some legacy Aluren leagues because I haven't played Magic in a while and I am in the mood. So I'm just gonna hop right in. Hope I have enough moto ticks. I didn't actually look into that first. Apparently I'm 1 and 2 in a league I don't remember playing, but here we go. I hope my list is accurate. If not, well, it'll only be slightly incorrect for 2 matches. God, how much moto do some people play? Look at Matsole. 14 5-0s. How much Magic does he play? I mean, I guess if that's your only pastime and you play 4 hours a day, I guess it makes sense that you'll get that many trophies. It just seems like a lot, you know? Alright, found. We'll take the play. This guy's not very great, but I'm gonna keep. I'm gonna wait for therapy till turn 2 because we have 0 ideas what he's doing. We're gonna lead on Misty so he can't wasteland us, and we're not giving away what we are. Volk. Oh no, why is the stack way over here? Alright, well they have a Delver Secret. So this Misty can't find a basic anymore, which is pretty important. I think it's gonna have to find a black source. I'm not huge into walking into Wasteland though, but I think I want to cast this therapy and just name Brainstorm and allow myself to get wastelanded. I'm gonna actually play the underground and use the underground to cast Cabal Therapy, so that this Misty Rainforest can find our second green source and a black source, which will probably be Bayou. Thank you for the follow, Dranacular Toast. Surprised you haven't been following the whole time, but I appreciate it, buddy. Let's get some sweet Aluren action. I'm thinking of just naming Force of Will because I sat and tanked for like 5 minutes about what to do. I think I'm just gonna name Force of Will. Abrupt Decay and Volcanic Island. His deck's just as bad as mine. At a Wasteland, he can't do anything. His hand does nothing. He needs to draw a land pretty bad, and then that means Delver doesn't flip. So I don't feel like I'm in too bad a spot. Fails to flip. That's pretty bad for us. He's just wasting us. That's pretty bad. Alright, well, they're keeping Spellpierce up. They're not keeping Spellpierce up. That is a brave soul. That is a brave soul. I'm very surprised at this play. I would be so much more afraid. We have perfect info. They only have a Pierce for us to beat because our deck configuration does beat Abrupt Decay. Delver's not flipping. This is really good for us. Well, he has a Goyf. We're under a lot of pressure. This is pretty scary. He's not casting Goyf. See, this turn he's afraid. That's pretty interesting. I'm playing this turn. I'm playing on Wasteland. I think I'm willing to Wasteland to cast Real this turn because you can't Abrupt Decay. This has to grab a green source and should be This can still find another green source. have a Leovold now. I imagine they are awfully surprised to see Leovold after our start, but you know, whatever works, works. If these things never flip, oh, we're golden. Okay, we're dead. He flips to bolt. Oh boy. So they get to bolt our Leovold. Yeah, they will bolt. This does mean that Aluren, we can cast Aluren, but that doesn't really matter because it's gonna walk into Pierce. We're probably gonna have to walk into Pierce though. Yeah, it's gonna get bolted. This is fine. This is fine. Ugh. We're so close to doing anything, and instead we're doing nothing. We're gonna cast an Aluren here and just let it walk into Spell Pierce so that next turn, hopefully, our Aluren resolve, our other Aluren resolves. I could just Therapy him here, but the problem with doing that is then his Lightning Bolt's not being used on Leovold, so we're not drawing a card. We're just gonna cast our thing, see what it does, see what they do. I assume this is just getting Spell Pierced. Okay. Nope. Alright, well I guess we attack. No. I don't think it matters. I just don't think it matters. Well, we are at 1, which is probably enough, I think. No idea what they drew. Yeah, we're hoping it's nothing, because we cannot play around anything. Interesting fetch. What are they afraid of? What do they think I could be casting? Casting Goyf is so strange to me. Alright, well, we have a chance. Hold on. He can't cast anything? I'm just going to Therapy name Force. Because this Leovold doesn't matter. We're dead next turn anyway. Almost guaranteed. I'm just going to Therapy him. I'm going to name Force. We can pay for days. They drew a second true name. Okay. So we're dead next turn. The reason we're really dead next turn is because once we resolve Aluren, they can cast their one true name that we know about, and that'll kill us. Alright, we get to ponder. This is good enough. How do we want to stack this? We don't want Ewit. No, I'll draw Ewit. And then I'll cascade into Baleful Strix, draw Dreamstalker. Yeah, there we go. Okay, they have 6. This is awfully convenient for us. Get out of here. I'm convinced cascading here is better than drawing a card off Baleful Strix. That's what my gut tells me. Okay, we are no longer just dead, because now we get to name true names. I can't believe they have 6. We have a chance now. They threw the game. I sacked a Shardless Agent there so I could Ewit it back and get a Cascade for free. Okay. choose to cast a ponder here. This bounces Dreamstalker, which bounces Ewit, which gets us a ponder back. We can ponder. Alright, that'll do it. There we go. Pondered into the nuts. Oh, that meant to be an always yield click. That was my mistake. But we did it. I don't know why Cavern Harpy chose to go there. Alright, we got it. Oh, hold on, let me pull up chat. I see someone was chatting. Sorry, it's very difficult for me to look at chat while I'm doing a non-deterministic Aluren line. The music is louder than me. Oh, I'm so sorry. Let me try to fix it. Is this better? Please let me know if this is better with the music. Alright, perfect. Okay. Old list. This sucks. If Cardboard Live works like it should, you'll see that this is the wrong list. And I'm sorry. But it is what it is. How do we sideboard here? I'm not a huge fan of Therapy in this matchup. It's tempo negative in a matchup that's already incredibly tempo negative. Plague Engineer and Diabolic Edict are really good. We can play a reasonable mid-range game against them where we just try to kill all of their things, and Plague Engineer is a sick answer to True Name Nemesis. Has the Xenagos worked at all? In the matchups where you want it, it's good. But, you know, it's those aren't very common. I have not seen 4-color Delver play Needle or Winter Orb, so I'm not going to bring in the Rexage. If they show me a reason to bring it in, I'll bring in Rexage. I cut Narsets because I think she's just a little vulnerable against Delver. It's very difficult to protect her consistently, so I think she's just a 3-mana Impulse at best, and that's very difficult. I'm not a huge fan of playing all 4 Force of Wills against the Daze deck. I might play 1 Therapy instead. I cut Ewit because generally our things don't really hit the graveyard. I mean, they bolt Baleful Strix, but I'm not sure it's a huge enough deal. I'm not sure what the switch to mini player thing is here. I don't know how to get rid of it. I'm sorry for the sub-quality stream. I have no idea how to get rid of it. I think this is good enough. I think we can jam this. I don't think Staticaster's quite good enough against them. They play Tarmogoyf. It's pretty hard to beat Tarmogoyf with a pinger. And if they're playing Goyf, they're not on Young Pyromancer, I assume. Maybe I should have brought in Pithing Needle to name Wasteland. That's a consideration. I'm gonna mulligan this. We need lands. This is fine. We're gonna put away one of the infinite polluted deltas. We do not need all of them. Can you hear the music at all still? Because I cannot. And I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Fetch for Badlands Thoughtseize. You got it, dude. You got it. Oh, man. Yeah, I think I'm supposed to be bringing in Needle in this matchup for Wasteland and Ren and 6 because I assume they play Ren and 6. Well, they took Ponder, which is fine. If we both sit around doing nothing, it's good for us. But I do not believe that will be the case. I assume this is a Ren and 6. Oh, just a Ponder. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. That's a pretty good one. I think we're gonna cast that one off of a basic. He does not have spell, or they do not have spell pierce up. Forest. See what they have to say about this. Nice. Bolt me? What is happening? I'm not crazy, right? That's just like a bad lightning bolt. Hey, they're casting True Name here. That's the only thing I can imagine, or a Goyf. But there was no reason to cast that bolt. They must have a million more bolts. Okay, less than ideal. We'll add some red. And we will play our chump blocker. We'll play this. Alright, I would like to gain some life. If they lightning bolt it and attack us for 4, that is a win for us. Do I race Tarmogoyf? Generally, no. This is only a 3-power Goyf. I will wait. I can block a 4-power Goyf pretty easily. Or 5-power if Baleful Strix dies. Alright, what do we got? We got Abrupt Decay. That's a pretty good one. Yeah, we'll add a bunch of red. Okay, cast another Imperial Recruiter. Oh man. Oh man. Plan B engaged. Plan B engaged. Let's try to fetch. We're gonna hit him for 1. I don't know what's going on over there. I'm not really sure. I mean, yeah, they could have cast the Lightning Bolt to make Tarmogoyf bigger. That's probably what their logic was, but I think that's pretty risky against a deck that plays Baleful Strix in general. End step print? What is happening? I'm not crazy, right? Like they should have just played this before they played their land on their turn so they could hit a fetch and fetch away the 2 bad cards that are in their hand, because clearly their hand is full of bad cards. Nothing else makes sense. Bolt a recruiter? Alright, this is a victory for us. This is a victory. They are on 4-color Delver, not 4-color Control. They have shown us this much. Yeah, they can have a Ren and 6. We don't really care about Ren and 6. That is fine. Alright, well, now we have a trillion mana. I'm thinking of trigger on the stack brainstorming. I think that's bad. I think I should just add blue. No, I'll add red. My plan is to cast Imperial Recruiter and find Dreamstalker and cast Dreamstalker, so I'll add red. And plan on just fetching another blue, I guess. I would like to brainstorm, because there's an okay chance they just die. They did not just die. Is Baleful Strix good enough? Baleful Strix pitches to Force. We don't need more manas. We'll cast this guy, I guess. We'll find our Dreamstalker. Find a blue source. I'll just find. I'll leave a trop in the deck, I guess. I'll find Volk. Uh, 5-0 the dream. Wait, I actually started in the middle of a league. I was unaware that I was in the middle of a league. I am 1-2 right now. Oh no! What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Plus on Delta, that's fine. Play the Delta, that's fine. So they have Force of Will up, which is pretty bad for us. Yeah, we'll add black. We'll add blue. We'll add blue, I guess. Let's try a Brainstorm. What you got? They let it resolve instantly. This is pretty not great for us. We're just going to cast both Baleful Strixes this turn. I need the Bayou. We can hide the Plague Engineer, I guess. I'll just cast it now. I'm not in any. I don't think it really matters if I cast it now or not. So I'll just cast it now in F6. So notably, we are under no pressure. We only have one recruiter left in the deck, but I don't think that's a huge deal. Yeah, Wasteland is wholly ineffective against us. Oh, excuse me. We have Carpet of Flowers, and it's hard for me to imagine they brought in an answer. Sometimes they play Abrupt Decay. We saw it main, but very often decks like this will board out Abrupt Decay against us because we don't have anything they can't bolt. Well, they probably have another Ren and 6 in hand, but that's fine. We will use that post-combat. I could have been cheeky and like cast it on Dreamstalker to try to ritual. We're hitting Ren and 6 with both in case they have a Lightning Bolt on Baleful Strix and they value, for some reason, keeping their Ren and 6 alive. Or in case they have like an Abrupt Decay for this, or whatever they could be doing. Yeah, we'll add a bunch of black. Cast Cavern Harpy. Yeah, if they force, I think I'm willing to force back. I think that this value is backbreaking. Especially now that we have so much mana. I'll force back. We're not terribly afraid of anything at this point, and again, I think just drawing 5 more cards over the next few turns will win the game. This can find Trop still. I'll cast Cavern Harpy again and return Baleful Strix. And we'll just outcard them straight up. Preordain. Interesting. I didn't think 4-color lists had room for Preordain. They put top bottom, so they top to ponder. Okay. Well, I feel like we're in a winning position. This Plague Engineer will protect us from the True Name Nemesis I'm sure they're digging for. The plan is just to keep using Carpet post-combat. Playing the land. That's just more mana for us, dude. Yeah, we'll use it post-combat. Yep, we need black. Is this even worth it to cast? I don't... yeah, it is. Yeah, it is, isn't it? We don't want to always yield to that. I have to be very conscious of not getting within the Lightning Bolt range. The question is if I want to get within double Lightning Bolt range. I think the answer is no. I want to see what they got. Again, they shuffled. I think I can afford to play around double lightning bolt here. I don't see how they beat our board. Period. All right, we have all of the mana in the world. We could attack with everything. I don't like attacking with Dreamstalk. Well, the one point of damage does actually matter. Problem is they could like play a Tarmogoyf and block, but I have an Abrupt Decay, so that's not a huge concern. Hopefully they don't have triple Lightning Bolt. Thoughtseize me. We're gonna name Merfolk. Technically, I should name Rogue because it hits Bitter Blossom too, but Bitter Blossom is not a concern in this game. Well, we have been Thoughtseized. They took Carpet of Flowers. I think that means they're dead. Surgical Carpet. Oh, GG's. Yeah, I'm not confident they knew what the card Carpet of Flowers did. But obviously they just surgicaled it because like they were dead, and surgical was the card that was sitting in their hand this entire time, right? They had either a lightning bolt or a surgical, because if they had a reb, or I guess it could have been a spell pierce too, but it was some useless piece. A lot of decks bring in surgical against me, and I don't. The only time I like surgical against me is when their game plan is to like surgical Aluren so I can't combo them and then just beat me in the grind. Like Miracles can do it, Stoneblade can do it. Alright, well, we are now 2-2. I have zero idea what these three matches were, but apparently I lost pretty bad. In the new list, I'm playing 3 Carpet of Flowers, anticipating a lot of Delver of Secrets. Carpet of Flowers is just, it's like a drug, you know? Well, hopefully we find a new foe soon. I don't really know how long these queue times take, but we'll see. Yeah, that initial lightning bolt I don't think was worth it. Especially, I understand that they wanted to grow their Tarmogoyf, but they can just wait until the turn where their Tarmogoyf attacks to grow it. And if he just waits, he's clearly flooded. So there's no like stock mana theory or mana curving or anything that's going on. And they just fired it off prematurely, I think. He was hoping that Tarmogoyf would get there. He drew a lot of lands. We did get fairly lucky that he drew a bunch of garbage cards and a bunch of lands. So, well, I'm not going to complain. Alright. We're on the play again. That's pretty cool. Oh, boy. Oh, but it has a brainstorm. Get it? Oh, I'm gonna mulligan this. This hand's a mull of 5, right? These two cards don't do anything. Oh, it's so close though. This hand is so much better. This hand is so much better, and we get to put away our Taiga. This feels really good. So I don't recognize our opponent's name. I have zero idea what he's doing, but hopefully it's something fun and interactive. Fetching a non-basic and pondering. We need to just cast our spells and get these cards out of our hand. I'm gonna find Underground Sea here. I should find Drop, but I think if I find Underground, they're gonna think I'm Storm or Delver. Finding Trop, I'm just gonna. Trop's just the better find, I guess, because it's a second green for Aluren. Second black doesn't do anything. Is this good enough? It has a Force of Will. I think I'm gonna keep this. You never know what your opponent's doing. You might need the Force. This is their second league. How can you even determine that? I'm so confused. Oh, we're against the Anurag special. Is that what's happening? We're against some 4-color snow opponent. I assume this matchup's good for us. I don't actually know that. They don't. There's no way they have non-basic hate, right? I don't think they play Wastelands. Even if they do, we're gonna run into Wasteland anyway. Force of Will can't be good against them. I'm gonna put a Force of Will back. Oh, we should keep that one, I guess. Plan to fetch Underground Sea and Ponder. Huh. I actually don't think this is good enough. Well, maybe Therapy and Shardless Agent is good enough. So if I... What if I Cascade into Therapy next turn? And then flash it back. And then I just have a Narset. They probably... For Narset, I think I want to slam Narset next turn. I'm going to keep this. I'm going to keep this with the intent of going Narset with Force of Will backup into Cabal Therapy, Shardless Agent next turn, maybe. I think our hand is just good against them in general. But we'll see. They could be doing anything. Hopefully they just cast a Ren in 6 or something. Okay. They're playing Aluren. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Oh, man. Well, this Narset's looking pretty bad. Ah, oh, man. We're going to cast Shardless Agent, I guess. I mean, I could Narset. Maybe Narset's fine. Maybe Narset's fine. Ideally, we don't show them we're Aluren, so that when they cast Aluren, we just kill them. Okay, that's very unlucky for us. I have not done the math on Narset bricking, but I assume it is like 5%. Oh, you Googled. That's not exactly the information you're going to determine from Googling his name. You're going to determine that he has 250 results, and that's the information you're going to glean. Well, they're not wastelanding us, which is pretty cool. Are they not attacking? They're attacking me? Oh, man. What is going on? Oh, they're just decaying it. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. So what are we doing this turn? We could fetch, brainstorm, and set up a Shardless Agent. That seems pretty bad. What is this land gonna find? I'm not sure. I'm gonna cast Shardless Agent, and I'm gonna just name Jace the Mind Sculptor. Because this has to be Aluren, right? What else would play that garbage to your Magic card? All right, we only revealed the Ponder. This is pretty cool. Pretty cool. I don't think this is good enough. I'm going to shuffle. Okay, a fetch line's pretty good here. I'm going to fetch a basic swamp and cast Cabal Therapy. I'm just going to name Aluren. I don't know what's going on. I'm just going to name Aluren. No, I don't know why else you would play Watcher for tomorrow. Now I'm going to name Cavern Harpy, I guess. It told you he went 4-3 in the only league. Well, leagues are 5 rounds. I think you are misunderstanding whatever information you are trying to find. Leagues are 5 rounds. There are challenges. Maybe his list got posted on a challenge. I don't know. I don't know here. I'm not that afraid of Brainstorm or anything. Just Force of Will, I guess. I really don't know what to name here. His hand sucks. Well, our Shardless Agent's useless to us. So, what are we taking here? Could take Brainstorm. He has 2 lands. It's pretty not great for him. Could take Thoughtseize. Because if he Thoughtseizes our Brainstorm, we're kind of screwed. I like that line. Take Thoughtseize. Oh, I forgot to do this thing. Thoughtseize use 4 cards. Yeah, well, we built our own Thoughtseize, I guess, for 3 mana. Oh, man. Cabal Therapy's so bad when you brick with it. I thought about naming Brainstorm, but I just don't think it's good enough. Yep, take my damages. Alright, Brainstorm, do God's work, like you always do. Oh, boy. Do we just go for it? We could just go for it, right? We get to keep 4 cards. We can keep Aluren, Recruiter, land to cast it, and Baleful Strix. Let's do it. Let's do it. Oh, I didn't mean to find that land. I didn't want to show him we were red. That was a big mistake. We shouldn't have shown him we were red. He would have thought we were bug like him, and he could respond to our Baleful Strix by killing us, when in fact we could respond by killing him. Oh, it was a mistake. No, we do not know their full hand. We know he has Island and Brainstorm. More importantly, we know he has Brainstorm, so he could have anything. This is looking like it's gonna resolve. Let's try to kill him. Alright, I think he has nothing. No! He has another Brainstorm? I don't know. I feel like we're dead, but we might not be. Boosh. That's a big game. Let's see what he names. He named Harpy. Okay, we can beat that. We can beat that. Auto E always healed. They don't have much game against a bunch of 1/1s. But this tells us he's probably not Aluren. I don't think Aluren would play Plague Engineer. I'm gonna find Ewit for a Shardless Agent. I'm a Shardless Agent. That's a good ponder. That's a good ponder. Well, this was a really good ritual. This was a really, really good ritual. I don't know why they're playing Watcher for tomorrow, but because like clearly they're not Aluren. Aluren wouldn't play Flag Engineer main. I don't think you have space for it unless he's on a complete brew. I think he's just some control deck, and hopefully he doesn't have an answer to this. Hit you in the face. Hit you in the face. What am I digging for? Nothing in particular. You know, I'm just kind of going. Therapy me. Well, my hand sucks. Yep, I had force. If he's Aluren after all this, I'll be so furious. This card should not be symmetrical, straight up. I hate that this card is symmetrical. Or isn't symmetrical. He's just some snow bug control list. I assume he's just bug. Well, he's probably playing Ren and 6. Astrolabe doesn't really show up without Ren and 6 very often. Okay, how do we attack? If we throw away the recruiters right now, I think that's bad. I think the Dreamstalker throwing away is bad. I think we can just hit with all the 2-power idiots. We don't need to push for damage quite yet. Not blocking with Watcher for tomorrow. That means nothing's underneath it. They must have absolutely nothing under Watcher for tomorrow. I do not think they're Nick fit. They don't have nearly enough basics. And like, I don't know why they're playing Watcher for tomorrow. This card's terrible. They are Aluren. Come on. Who the hell plays Plague Engineer in their goddamn Aluren deck? I hate this guy. I hate this guy so much. Alright, well, this card's insane. These cards are insane. Therapies and Forces are generally really bad. I'm not a huge fan of Abrupt Decay, but if he's gonna play his Plague Engineers, and I really don't like Force. I can't believe his list. I have no idea how he's squeezing any of these cards in. Like, he's playing a library in the Narset meta. He's playing Plague Engineer. I guess Plague Engineer is kind of defensible. It's just a really strong card by itself. What a stupid Magic card. This card should not have been printed. What a stupid Magic card. Alright. I guess we're just gonna jam this. Is everything okay? Oh, don't. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, he's Bugs Snow Aluren. What a joke. You can't bring in Carpet of Flowers in this matchup because if they have Leovold, you lose the game. Sometimes you should be boarding out Aluren in the mirror. I don't think so because the bug decks suck. They really just can't combo off Aluren at all. Um, so as a recruiter Aluren list, I'm fine leaving in Alurens because they're not gonna do anything. I'm gonna name Brainstorm, and then I'm probably gonna flash back and name whatever they have. This should find Bayou, so we have all our colors. I'm just gonna name Brainstorm. Got there. He has Force of Negation. Okay, that's defensible, I guess. But that proves how bad they are at comboing, right? They play interaction that doesn't protect their combo. Yep, they have an Astrolab. I think I'm gonna wait a turn and take Shardless Agent. Hope they draw another one. Well, then they can they won't have enough mana to cast Force of Negation though. We'll cast it next turn. Optimally attack for 1. I mean, if they drew another Brainstorm, they got me, you know? Their Force of Willing? Force Pitch Shardless. What is happening? This is why people think Aluren's a bad deck. It's like, people like this. I don't understand at all what's happening. He's Force of Willing my Flashback Cabal Therapy. He wants to protect Force of Negation that bad that he's throwing away Shardless Agent. I don't understand. We need to hit our land drop. I can wait a turn on Brainstorm. I'm going to cast Baleful Strix. I'll be greedy. I can afford to miss a land drop. This is such a grindy matchup. It's not a huge deal. And why would they fetch there? I don't understand. Oh, they must have a second Shardless Agent in. Okay, so they drew a Shardless for turn. That's the only logical explanation. But why wouldn't you... I guess he wants to cast Force of Negation? I can't believe they play this shitty card. Come on. Like, what are you doing with Ice Fang Coatl? The card's terrible. Like... What happened was he drew a second Shardless Agent for turn. He wanted to force it. And it makes sense that he values Force of Negation more than Force of Will in this matchup where your Aluren doesn't matter. Do you think he would counter Narset? I think they would. I'm gonna grab a Trop, cast Narset, see what they do. But still, I don't. Why does he have Force of Will and Force of Negation left in his deck? It just doesn't make much sense to me. Like, we're both trying to grind each other out. I just don't understand the logic of it. And he is very fortunate to have 3 snow permanents for Ice Fang Coatl. It's pretty uncommon. Usually it's just a worse Coiling Oracle. Maybe I should leave the therapies in. If he's leaving Force of Wills in, if he's leaving Force of Wills in, I should for sure be sideboarding therapies. Yeah, I mean, I'll trade for your 2 power, dude. We need lands. Okay, this is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt. Um, what are we doing with our life? I want to just leave Narset alive. That's what I really want to do. I think we can put away Parasitic Strix fairly safely. And I guess Rex Sage. I mean, we're just going to be drawing one of them anyway, and I think Parasitic Strix is the worst card in the hand. Well, should I do anything else this turn? I'm going to say no. Yeah. That's fine. I might have to decay one of those just to keep Narset around a turn. But the thing is, I'm not blocking it the turn after anyway. Yeah, Narset can just die, I guess. Being around one turn isn't going to affect anything. Well, this sucks that we missed our lands. I think I'm just going to cast Rex Sage on his Astrolabe. I mean, most people don't know how to sideboard against the mirror. Hell, I don't know how to sideboard against the mirror anymore. There used to be a way you did things, right? A right way. But as you can see, like, my board configuration is not very good against what he's doing. Because if I left in therapies, I think this matchup's incredibly lopsided my way. What is happening? I'm so confused. How bad does he need that Astrolabe? Like, come on. I just don't get it. Yeah, yeah. I don't understand. Caster 2/2. I can freely cast this into his Force of Will or whatever he wants to do to it because I have Ewit in the deck, so I can just get it back. But this means I have to be cognizant of what I do with my Ewit. Oh. Get out of here. Yep, you got more Ice Fang collaterals. It's fine. It's fine. I mean, the way he's playing makes me think he didn't leave an Aluren's. Yeah, I'll take it. I'll trade 1 for 2, it's fine. Leovold. That sucks. We do have a decay for it, so it's not the end of the world or anything. We get to cast Dreamstalker here first to return a land. Save on him because he can only cost 1 mana. Cavern Harpy. I think that's fine. He gets a collateral. That's fine. Interesting. I had assumed that most Aluren lists wouldn't be on Veil of Summer, given that you play Shardless Agent in your deck, but hey man, uh, that's his choice. I'm way too in fear of casting a dead card off of my Shardless Agent, which is by far the best card in the deck. I guess we cast an Narset here, make him do something. Hopefully he counters it. Because he did have to tap one. Opponent making the clever line of countering Abrupt Decay, and it's happened a lot, actually. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think it's really difficult for me to justify playing Veil of Summer in my deck that's goal is to cast Shardless Agent 15 times, but, you know, it's on him. Apparently his deck doesn't beat up enough on the bug mid-range decks. He needs to turn those 80-20s into like 85-15s. So I assume we're dead here. He still has a Force of Negation. We still haven't hit a fourth land. Like, we're just gonna die. Yeah, I mean, I guess we're to get destroyed by Bug Aluren. This is a happy trade for me. One, two, three, four, five. If we draw a land, we're still in this, which is pretty stupid. We should not be in this game. He's drawn like 7 more cards than us. Admittedly, most of his cards are 1/1 flyers, but I think if we draw Plague Engineer, we're actually in a great spot. He's upkeeping something. Upkeep Assassin's Trophy. You got it, dude. Generally, that's a draw step move, just in case I draw the basic I want to fetch. Well, what are the odds they don't have a blue card in their hand? Surely there's some odd, right? Alright, well, we live one more turn. We have another Aluren, so we have a chance. I mean, I assume we don't. Like, I assume they have more counter spells in their hand. Maybe they have nothing. Wow, what a game. This certainly showcases the reason to play Bug Aluren over Red Aluren, right? Sometimes you draw all of your combo pieces, but at the same time, sometimes you do that as Bug Aluren too. So, well, hopefully we don't get incredibly unlucky again. If we hit our 4th land drop, I think we can actually do things. Instead, we just didn't line up. Well, lesson learned. If Bug Aluren pilots are going to leave in Force of Will and Force of Negation in the Shardless Agent mirror, I'm going to leave in Cabal Therapy and destroy them. So, we're getting better. I need to pick a new deck. I don't know how to do that. I think it's this list. Yeah, it's this list with Thought Seizes. Yeah, it's this list. Alright. Some more games to play. Wow, we're winning all the die rolls. If only that luck could transfer. We're gonna keep this. I'm gonna turn one, fetch an underground, and thought seize them, and just hope they don't play a wasteland on turn one. With the plan of ponder into a second land next turn. Oh, miracles! Let's go. We're just gonna take Brainstorm. Just gonna take Brainstorm. He can have Force of Will. That's fine. They're playing Click. You don't tell me you're playing Click like that. Come on. Alright, Snap Keep. We have lands. Alright, we're going to go for the classic turn 3 Narset against Miracles and hope it's good enough. He can counterspell it. He can no longer counterspell it. That's pretty strong. Yeah, we're just going to jam Narset with Force of Will backup and hope it's good enough. Because Teferi cannot bounce Narset. So they do not have an answer for it. They chose to not shuffle and played a fetch land. They have one unknown in hand, which means they could have a second Force of Will or like a Spell Pierce or something. I'm just gonna go for it. I'm gonna choose to fetch basics here, just because they're probably playing back to basics. Most lists I've seen lately have been on back to basics. We're gonna force pitch Force. A stranded Force in our hand with no blue card doesn't do anything. Force right back. Hope it's good enough. What'd they pitch? Did they pitch a Force? Is that what this is? Is this the Exile Zone? It won't tell me. Exile Zone. They Force pitched Force. Oh no. Oh no. Come on, Narset. Come on. There's no. I'm going to do the math after this game because I've bricked 3 times out of 4, and there is no way those are close to the odds I should be running. He's got to fetch a basic plane so he can cast his Teferi. And they played the island for turn. So they have a plow and a counterspell. It's pretty strong. Unfortunately, it's not great against our hand in general. I don't know if I should cast Baleful Strix before I cast Narset. Or I activate Narset. I believe I should activate Narset first. I'm not sold on that. Alright, found an Aluren. Pretty sick. Now they know what we're doing, though. Well, we can go for it next turn. Teferi is really interesting against Aluren because it does allow Plow to stop us. Which is weird. I very rarely have to concern myself with being vulnerable to Swords to Plowshares. I think this is a pretty obvious Brainstorm to get him to counterspell. He didn't, which is unfortunate for us. We are looking for protection. This Ponder can shuffle, which is what it's going to do. We don't need many more lands here. We're just looking for stuff to cast, like that one. That one is pretty strong. So if I attack here, it lets Snapcaster kill Narset, but I think Plow plus Snapcaster would kill Narset anyway. I'm just going to attack Teferi. I guess that would have made him use Plow, but now that we have Abrupt Decay for Teferi, it doesn't really matter. Oh, we have to draw a second green. We should be fine. We can brainstorm into a second green next turn. Back to basics. Do we care about back to basics? I don't think so. Oh, I thought the +1 was the I can't cast spells. That was my mistake. I thought it was switched where they could always cast their spells at instant speed. That was my mistake. Well, we'll just Abrupt Decay it. Not concerned about back to basics. I like brainstorming here and looking for a fetch. Yeah, I'll do it now. It's only 85. I feel like it's higher than 85. Okay, this is strong. This is a strong hand. I'm not going to play the land. It doesn't really matter. I will attack, though. No. Yeah, I will. They didn't have Snapcaster before. Yeah, so I'm 15% to brick. That's higher than I would like, actually. Maybe I need to reconsider Narset. I had assumed it was somewhere around 93% hit, but again, I never did the math. We are getting Snapcaster? No, they're just fetching to thin. It's an aggressive fetch to thin out of Miracles. We still know their hand. Really strange to know their hand this late into the game. Could Thoughtseize this turn. I like just casting Leovold, though. We'll draw our card off a Plow, or he'll counterspell it. That's fine. That's even better for us. Even better. So they have a Plow, and nothing else going on. My experience is, yeah. I mean, sometimes you get unlucky, right? That's what you sign up for. Like, look at this guy. He's drawn like 5 lands in a row. I can't really complain about being unlucky when he's drawn 5 lands in a row. Well, we know his hand is Plow, right? He's just dead. He's just dead. We only need 2 recruiters because he has 1 Plow. And then we can find both Dreamstalkers because, again, they have 1 Plow. And they can plow our Dreamstalker if they really want to. Always you. So we found the combo. I think we played this pretty well. I can't think of anything that we did incorrectly. Maybe we could have killed Teferi a turn earlier because I misunderstood what the abilities were. But lesson learned. Why am I leaving the Strix on the stack? Well, I can show you. Because without it on the stack, when I click my card, I would have 2 options. It would be cast and then cast with Aluren. Because I can either cast it at sorcery speed by paying its mana cost, or I can cast it at instant speed by cast with Aluren. And it stacks cast first, so this is just faster for me to click through. opponent figuring out that Swords to Plowshares does not stop my combo. I'm gonna kill him with swords on the stack. Oh. Alright, they've seen enough. Oh god, what is this? Odds are somewhere around 88% to hit. Oh my god, that's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot of hits. So we have a trillion cards for this matchup. I just shaved the Force of Wills. We can answer everything they play. They do play Plow, so leaving in the second Dreamstalker is probably okay. I'm not even sure if we want all 3 Carpet of Flowers. That's a ton of carpets. We'll cut 1. Cabal Therapy is much better than Thoughtseize in this matchup. Unfortunately, we don't have it. I think this looks fine. I think you can get Carpet flooded. Well, maybe not. They're going to disenchant it. We'll bring it in. I'll cut a Ponder, I guess. Well, how about a Decay? Because we don't need to decay back to basics with 3 Carpet of Flowers. The only thing I'm concerned with is Mentor, but I'm not sure if they're on Mentor. We've only seen lands. But they are on Astrolab, so we have to remind ourselves that they're probably playing Veil of Summer in the sideboard. Other than that, this looks good. Let's jam it and see. I'm not confident in cutting Ewit. I feel like my sideboard's not optimally built right now. It has lands and spells I'm going to keep. Miracle's not exactly a fast deck. If they show us Mentor or anything, I'll leave in all the Abrupt Decays. But I'm really not sure what to cut in this matchup in general. Like, cutting Ewit's not great, because it just being a 3-2 that gets back a Brainstorm is really good against Miracles. It's really annoying that they have a draw step on my draw step. It tells us they're, of course, playing Vendilion Clique, but that's fine. Hopefully this isn't a Mentor. Oh, man. Please just be a Teferi. I'm not sure if I've seen lists beyond both Teferi and Mentor. Okay, that's fine. We don't really care about that one. Am I just gonna Abrupt Decay it? I think I'm just gonna Abrupt Decay it. That was bad. I meant to play the Polluted Delta, so next turn I could fetch a basic island. That was my bad. I'll just decay it. Get out of here. Even though its effect doesn't really affect us, I'd like to have them play as though we had Force of Will still in our deck. I mean, Xenagos is really good in the matchups where it's good. Like, if I cast it now, it's going to get counterspelled, so I'm thinking of holding on to it so it gets even better. I don't really have to apply any pressure. They're not close to discarding, or then they don't have any pressure themselves. I think if they tap out for Jace, okay, they are clicking us. Interesting. That's fine. They're probably taking Xenagos. Right, Xenagos is the obvious hit here, I think. He has to read what all it does before he figures out that it has to go onto the bottom because it makes 2/2s every turn. Well, maybe he doesn't. He has Vendilion Clique. He took Dreamstalker? What are you afraid of that you take Dreamstalker, you know? Well, we are doing a very good impression of our opponent and only drawing lands. At least we drew a Recruiter. That's something for us to cast. Done. Sold. Sold. You can Force of Will my Imperial Recruiter. Alright, we're still not under much pressure. I assume we'll find a Baleful Strix in the next 4 turns. Or maybe not. Maybe we will just only draw lands. Am I willing to cash this in? I really don't want to. It could come down in plus. We could just cast it to cast it. It buys us some time. Okay, that's fine. You can't ask more out of your card than for it to get countered, you know? Here, I'm not even sure if a Bloodbraid Elf would be better. It'd be close. Bloodbraid Elf would probably be better. Okay, that's very brutal. I have not seen a Miracles list with Narset in a hot minute. But here's where we draw Brainstorm and die, right? Alright, well, I'm done here. We drew a trillion lands. Oh man. Magic the Gathering online. What? Why? Let me... Yeah, I know you had a bunch of shit. I'm trying to concede the game, and it's not letting me concede the game. Is anyone else seeing this? Do I have to restart Moto? Does anybody know what to do in this situation? Oh, there we go. Just took a while. Wow, Magic Online is a quality program. Look at this. Lag for 30 seconds into... I can't do anything. This is probably going to reset my sideboard. This is probably going to, like, unsideboard me. Man. Oh, here we go. Now we can sideboard. Do we want to change our sideboard at all? We want the 4th Decay. They're playing Narset. Do we want... There's no way they're playing Mentor and Planeswalkers and Vendilion Click, right? There's no way. So, I think we can do this. Maybe we want the Ewit? I'm not sure. This is a lot of Carpets of Flowers. It's a lot of carpets. I think I'm going to cut one. I don't like it, but I think I'm going to cut one for an Ewit. We'll see how this goes. Alright, I would like to play first. Keep. Let's go, Carpet. Let's go. I'm not going to fetch a basic. I would like to cast Ponder guaranteed on turn 2. I would like a Trop. This can find a basic if I want. Opponent has to read what Carpet of Flowers does. Oh no. Oh no. Let's go, Carpet of Flowers. Let's go. Doing God's work. Wait. Targeting themselves. Okay. Interesting. I guess you can play Portent if you're not playing Mentor. You don't have to play Preordain. Okay. Okay. I respect this. I can take a turn off. I'm just gonna fetch non-basics. I have an Abrupt Decay for back to basics. Well, I guess that's probably a reason to fetch basics, right? Fetch 2 basics. Alright. Things are looking okay for us. Yeah, I'm very interested to see how this matchup feels, because I'm not playing Shardless Agents today. That's what I'm testing. And this is the matchup where Shardless Agent is easily at its best. So if this matchup still feels fine without them, I think it's very safe to cut Shardless Agent. Oh, that was a mistake. I should have. Well, I guess you can say I'm playing around Spell Pierce, but that was not my intent. I'm going to keep this. Leovold is pretty strong. And I have Abrupt Decay for their back to basics. And if they go for it, I'm just going to jam Aluren. I don't know what they're doing on an end step. Oh, they knew their top card from Portent. This makes a lot of sense. Alright, let me try something. Okay. Is this music level acceptable? Because I've been unable to hear the music this entire time. I'm back. I'm Abrupt Decaying that. Get out of here. Get out of my game. And now we're just going to cast Aluren and hope it works. We're casting it second main, just in case. I don't know what he could be doing, but this is objectively the safe play. Yeah, Force of Willing a 1-drop feels absolutely miserable. But if it's gonna, like, his plan was clearly to back to basics, you know? Alright. Well, they have 2 cards. If one of them is back to basics and we do not draw a blue source, I think they can win this game. They could also like cast Jason Brainstorm. That would put them squarely in this game. But it's a lot to ask. Maybe it's Jace. Alright. We do have a Leovold. So maybe they don't have any removal for it. But this game can very quickly slip out of our fingers. Okay, we'll do that. Okay, we're doing this. Alright, sick. Alright, so we have a game plan. He's going to activate his 0 on Jace the Mind Sculptor, and we're going to cast Leovold and hope that wins the game. It is a very vulnerable line. I recognize this. That's fine. I'm going to hope he doesn't hit Force of Will. Disenchant, okay. Booyah! What you got? Maybe. That looks like a pause of someone who does not have a Swords to Plowshares. No, they do? Oh, no. That would have been sick if we ripped another Leovold. Alright, well, we're probably losing this game now. We at least have another turn with Aluren. That's kind of cool. I mean, we're going to ponder here. For sure. That is good enough in my mind. can hit. I'm gonna hit Narset for 1 instead of hitting Jace so that they can't activate it to Impulse. Well, we're really far behind. They chose not to shuffle. That's pretty bad for us. Yeah, it's disenchanted. That's fine. Feel like we're getting clicked on our draw step. No, we're not. Okay. They still did not shuffle. This does not make me feel great. This does not make me feel great at all. What do you say about a Narset? It resolved. I'm thinking of taking Thoughtseize with the hope that I can Thoughtseize plus Aluren next turn, and maybe that's good enough. Or I could take Abrupt Decay and Abrupt Decay the Narset and guarantee that this Brainstorm can do something. I feel like taking the guaranteed option is better here. I'll take the Abrupt Decay. And then we'll hit Narset for 1. Again, ideally we don't have to Abrupt Decay this Narset, but there's a chance. And this Brainstorm has to do something in order for it to do anything. +2 me. Sure. Sure, you got it. On bottom. That's pretty good for us. That's the ideal outcome. Oh no. At least we have this Abrupt Decay. Important target them. I'm just gonna Abrupt Decay it. Get off my table. One of the reasons that they've started playing Portent again is to get around Narset, because you draw the card on the opponent's turn, so it counts for your 1 per turn. That's the reason they play it over Preordain. I can't believe how many 3-drops he's playing, though, right? He's playing Click, Narset, Teferi, and Mentor. That's so many. So many 3-drops. I mean, I guess I need to grind more Moto to become more familiar with list, but I would have assumed that 7 3-drops is too many. They chose not to shuffle. Okay, so their Narset is dead. Before I do anything, I need to guarantee this Narset's dead. Okay. All right. I'm willing to activate this Narset in the... No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm a pansy. I'm gonna Brainstorm. I'm just gonna hope this is good enough. What are we doing here? One of these fetches is going back for sure. And I guess a ponder is worse than the other fetch. Well, no, we'll put both fetches back. We'll shuffle with this ponder. This is probably a keep. Ponder can't be bad if he's plus 2ing you. I mean, yeah. The thing is, I'm gonna leave it. I don't think they can activate a monk twice, not without throwing away value. Put it on top. All right, so we have a land. It's hard for me to imagine they plus anything that is not a land. They're clicking us. This could have gone better for us, but at least it means that their Force of Will in hand can't counter Aluren this turn. Downside, it means that we don't have an Aluren this turn. Probably. I don't know. I think it's realistic that they have a Brainstorm in their hand. Cool. I'm going to ponder first and hope we kill him. That does not kill him. This is probably good enough, though. Because I can take the Brainstorm, and I'm going to keep this. I'm going to try to kill him this turn. Shuffle my library? No. We have a Brainstorm. I'm going to fetch. And then I'm going to activate Narset digging for Aluren. And if I don't find one, I can then Brainstorm, still looking for it. Because this Narset's going to die. We hit a Xenagos, This will go to show us for not fetching a red source. I'm an idiot. Punted this game away. I did play a land this turn. Wow, not finding red really screwed us. Imagine if we just made a 2 and attacked Jace here. We'd be so far ahead. Oh no. Well, we'll play better next time. Think more about our colors. This is why we play leagues, right? To get better at the game. I really wanted to kill him that turn. Now we might be too far behind to do anything. I do have red cards in my hand. I agree. I certainly should have fetched. Why didn't I take the Delta? Well, because I already played a land that turn. I played the land and I fetched an Underground without thinking about it. It should have been a Volk. If this was a Volk, we could have cast Xenagos and been in okay shape. Instead, we are in atrocious shape and we are about to lose. Hi, Mac. Well, I think I punted this game. I could have maybe left Narset in play. Palace Jailer and Miracles. I'm gonna concede. I think we're just dead. I'm not gonna play this game anymore. Yeah, well, punted against Miracles. That sucks. Yeah, I think if we played better, we could have won. Could have won the third game for sure. Not the game where we drew 9 lands, but. Yeah, I mean, I haven't played against Burn because there are two Burn pilots on Moto, and they both play the challenges. I'm not sure if they play leagues or not, but I'd rather, I don't know. Playing against Burn kind of sucks, but it feels worse punting games. Like, Aluren doesn't do this bad. I do this bad, you know? You're allowed to try to snipe me. If you want to stream snipe me with Burn, you can go ahead and buy Burn on Moto just to stream snipe me. Well, our opponent has decided they do not want to play us. Never mind, they decided at the actual last second they wanted to play us. Easy keep. Basic swamp, snow-covered basic swamp go. Oh boy. That fetches a basic island. That's pretty cool for us. We get to be on basics against. Yeah, I don't know what they're doing, but I assume they're playing Wasteland. I assume if they're playing Snow, they're playing Astrolabe and Renin 6. This sucks. We are not looking for many more lands. Are people starting to know I'm an Aluren pilot? I have zero idea. As far as I'm concerned, every single opponent will Google your name and determine what deck you're on. If they don't do that, they are playing suboptimally and they do not want to win. I don't know what's going on here. They have to be Grixis, I assume. Do I want to brainstorm this turn? That's a good question. We have a lot of lands. I would like to brainstorm this turn. We have a lot of lands. I'm gonna fetch an underground and ponder. No, I'm gonna fetch a tropical island. That's better. It's a second green for Aluren. There's an argument to hold on to ponder, so I have a blue card for Force of Will. I'm gonna shuffle this. Just kind of looking for the combo right now. Yeah, it's an okay basic swamp. Like, there aren't good snow-covered swamps in my mind, so it's acceptable. Like, this doesn't look like a swamp to me. It looks like a river. You know, it's too clean. But you know, everybody is an art snob in Legacy. I feel like we ponder shuffled away multiple lands and brainstormed away lands, and we still have a trillion lands. Show and tell? No. Just please don't. Not right now. Force back. Alright, I'll put in a land. Mind you, we looked at like 9 additional cards. They could still be dead here. This is really funny to me. I'm going to actually fetch to thin. If there's any justice in the world, let me draw Imperial Recruiter this turn, please. Dead. Oh, I guess I still have a chance. I have to go for it. I would like to not have to show them that I am Aluren, but I do have a chance to win the game. So I will go for it. Also, what the hell is going on his side of the table? He must be some type of basic swamp. What is? You think I'm against blue-black Reanimator? I'm not against blue-black Reanimator. I don't know what's going on, but they're not Reanimator. I'll tell you that. Come on. Oh. Oh, you're playing. I don't give a shit what you're doing. Oh, justice. Justice. Yes. Oh man. And this is why you play recruiters instead of the bug list, because You can pull yourself out of tight situations like this. I swear to God, if he has a stupid Plague Engineer in his hand, I'm gonna be so upset. Woo! He's seen enough. Let's go. What'd he pitch to force? He force pitched Brainstorm. So I have no idea what's going on. No idea how to sideboard. Edict's usually not good. They usually don't just naked Emrakul you. I might just run this back. We can cut that one, I guess. And bring in, I don't know, Rex Sage. They might have a needle. I don't know what they're doing. I have no idea what they're doing. Has anybody seen Savannah Underground Sea Show and Tell Emrakul before? Because I certainly have not. I bet the snow cover's just there to throw me off. I don't know. They might be on Astrolabe. I can make Emrakul slightly smaller if I want to. I think I'm just gonna jam this. My only guess is that there's some type of Eureka deck. That is the only thing that makes sense to me. Is exactly Eureka. But I don't know where the basic swamp fits in this equation. Could needle them. I'm gonna run this back. I don't know what's going on. This is the beauty of Legacy. I have zero idea what my opponent's doing. They're playing Brainstorm, so they're not like Hypergenesis or anything. I think I'm gonna keep this. No, I can mulligan. We have the new mulligan rule. I don't need to keep garbage like this. I get to keep garbage like this. Well, we have a turn 1 Thoughtseize against whatever the hell they're doing. That has to be good, right? God, the new mulligan rule is so good for Aluren because we play such unplayable Magic cards. Alright, turn 1 fetch Bayou Thoughtseize you. Turn 2 Volk, Baleful Strix. Turn 3 fetch something Narset. We have a game plan. No, they're brainstorming. That's fine. Alright, so they have a show and tell on turn 3. If only show and tell let me put into play Planeswalkers. What is happening? I am playing a game of competitive Magic the Gathering. He has Friction Tower. And Boseiju shelters all. Oh my god, what is happening? That is truly the joke's on you, Thoughtseize. My hand sucks. We're still gonna die on turn 3, right? Like he's just gonna show and tell in a Gristlebrand and we're gonna lose. No, Baleful Strix gone. Baleful Strix, I think, is a very obvious name here. He named Aluren. Interesting. Interesting. Well, we have a Baleful Strix. What'd they play for turn? The Swamp. Oh no! That was like the worst draw in the deck. Oh my god. We're gonna lose. He's gonna play a stupid Shardless Agent or something, and we're just gonna lose. Oh, thank God. What did he hide? It must have been a show and tell. Or a Eureka. Must have been one of those two, right? Okay. Narset engaged. Get out of it. Okay, so we have a Force, a Thoughtseize, and a Ponder. I think I'm going to take the Force. I think I'm gonna be a little bitch. Just take the force. I'm afraid of dying. So clearly he's some type of Rector Nickfit, right? With all of the information we've gleaned. He's some type of Rector Nickfit with show and tell. Fine, you can have a Boseiju, that's fine. That's fine. Aluren, please. That's not Aluren. I guess Brainstorm's better here. Let's just put away this Force of Will. It doesn't do anything. So let's just set up for a kill next turn. That's kind of cool. We'd have the 4 mana anyway. I'll shuffle away 2 lands. Hopefully they don't kill us. I guess I should probably explain my plan. My plan is to Ewit for Aluren and kill him next turn. That's the game plan. We still know he has 2 dead cards in his hand. We beat Eureka, I think. Beat Show and Tell. If he has a discard card, we get to keep playing the game. Eureka is legacy legal, but it's soft banned in real life because it costs like $500 a piece, so nobody gets to play it. Are we getting show and told? I think we're getting show and told. It's fine. Cool. The combo. He can sacrifice it for 2 black. I'm waiting to my turn to do it. It opens me up to force a negation, but it also lets me draw Thoughtseize, so I'm waiting. I guess it lets him draw 1 card with Narset. Maybe that's a mistake. I'm not sure. I don't know what they're waiting on my stop, but I don't get it. They knew we had a show and tell, or they knew we had an Aluren. Ooh, okay. Sure. What you got? No, they have nothing. They're just dead. Well, I mean, hold on. Oh, use Gristlebrand to draw 14 and then sack for black, cast show and tell. I was thinking, what if you draw 14 and then you activate Friction Tower for 2 black and then you cast Shallow Grave to give your Gristlebrand haste. Yeah. Alright, well, we beat whatever the hell that was pretty badly. Show and Tell's already one of our better matchups, and whatever he was doing was probably worse than Show and Tell. So almost clicked no by accident. Hand's a keeper. I forgot to switch out my basics. I figured out I could buy good basics through Card Hoarder, so I can switch. Oh, I haven't been updating my record at all. Oh man, I completely forgot that I had the record thing up. Well, no, we are currently 1-1 because most people want to know how I'm doing in the league so far. I can Thoughtseize them on turn 2. It's fine. Ooh, I like this. I like both of those. I'm drawing the Aluren over the Recruiter. It's a really small thing, but it lets them know that I'm Aluren, not necessarily that I'm Recruiter Aluren. Solnox. I've seen him in Twitch chats. I have zero ideas what he's playing, though. Dank Depths. Do I force this? I'm not going to force this. I'm just going to ponder in Thought Season. I'm not even sure if pondering is correct. See, like, what do I do with this? This has to be a mulligan, right? We're just looking for lands. I could be fetching basics against him, but he's playing Dark Depths. I can't imagine I'm under that much of a concern of Wasteland. Who knows? It certainly was optimal for me to grab a land here. Oh my god. Oh my god. He is not on Dark Depths. I mean, I guess he theoretically could be. What do we take here? I'm eyeing up this Plague Engineer. Could just take Knight. He probably names the wrong thing on Plague Engineer anyway. We'll draw a Force of Will. Well, we have an Abrupt Decay for it too. I'm just going to take this. Well, if I take Knight, that makes him kind of commit to it. What if I take Green Suns? I'm just going to take Plague Engineer. Get out of here. Maybe he thinks I have True Name or something. Hopefully he just has a Knight of the Reliquary for me, and I get to Wasteland, or I get to Abrupt Decay it. Yep, he has a Green Sun Zenith left. That's fine. This is all fine. Oh, it's not a good draw. Do I just Abrupt Decay it now? That's the question. I think so, right? His last card is a Green Sun Zenith. He'll probably find another one. I think that if I Abrupt Decay it now, he'll find another one. This should be a green source. I think optimally that was supposed to be Taiga, but I really don't think casting 1/1s is going to matter this game. I really think I'm just going to cast Aluren and kill him. Don't you dare. Don't you dare be Gaddock. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I mean, I guess if he doesn't have a third mana, he can't do it for anything else, but... Hoofda. Oh, there we go. Doesn't matter. I'm just going to decay it now. Get out of here. I don't know if he plays Sajiri Step or not. I'm not risking playing around it. Just get out of my game. Get out of my damn game. Oh, yeah, he's on Maverick. This is for sure a new breed of Maverick that just plays one of the stupid land finder. I concur. These lands look really stupid on Moto. I agree. So we're going to die this turn if we don't draw a land. We did not draw a land. I can't believe this. Come on. Oh, he had nothing. He had nothing. Oh, no, he doesn't have the mana for it. He's just finding Wasteland. Oh, now we're going to die. I knew we should have played around Wasteland. Oh, my God. Well, sometimes you never draw a fourth land after pondering twice, you know? Just gonna force it. No, yeah, I'm just gonna force it. It's a big dude. It'll kill me faster. We just need lands. It's kind of a joke how this guy's, like, big. Like, what is... I always thought it was like when it land ETBs, it gets +1/+1. No. No, he just gets big. Keep. Come on, Baleful Strix. We're already walking into Wasteland anyway. It doesn't really matter. Yeah, Wasteland already beats us. It's fine. Oh. Blue. Well, we're not just dead, which is pretty cool. I hate my life. I hate my life. Oh, I didn't even, like, I mentioned Sajiri Step. I didn't know Maverick actually still played Sajiri Step. Like, what the fuck, dude? What is going on? Plague Engineer did not actually look very good against him, I must say. Leovold, probably not great. Narset also probably not great. Just because we can't really hold the board down. Maybe Ewit. We don't need Ewit. He might be playing discard spells. I'll leave an Ewit in. Actually, I'm going to cut Therapy because I have no idea what his deck list is. I'm not good enough at Legacy right now. I don't know what he's doing. Maybe we'll leave a Narset in. No, he doesn't draw cards. Narset's bad. Maybe we'll just leave the Force in. Well, that was a pretty frustrating game to lose. He is on Maverick Depths. Whatever he's doing, he's both Maverick and Dark Depths. That is for sure what he is doing. I'm going to keep this and lose to Wasteland, I think. I think this is a respectable enough keep. If he Wastelands me on turn 1, like, he's got it, you know? Should I force that? I'm not going to, but I'm not sure if I should. I can't force this. I need this brainstorm. We need this brainstorm to work. We need this brainstorm to work. Alright, I'm gonna concede. We're dead. We're not beating him. He wastelands us and we lose. What a frustrating game to lose. I mean, you know, I acknowledge that when I kept the brainstorm hand, there's a chance, but not hitting a land in 4 is pretty unlikely. I know, nice deck. Nice deck indeed. But I stand by that keep. It's obviously risky, but I think it's fine. Prismatic Vista, eh? I think we're pretty good against Prismatic Vista. Like in Prismatic Vista in general, I think we're pretty well equipped against. But we haven't seen any Ren and 6 yet. This is exceptionally strange. More miracles. More miracles. What do I even take here? I think I'm supposed to take Brainstorm. Apparently everyone's on Narset now. This needs to find a green source. I think I'm gonna Thought Seize and just take Narset. Like, I know it's not great for my mana. Ideally, I'd go Baleful Strix into Baleful Strix Thought Seize, but I just really am afraid of Narset. That's all. Oh, he has Batterskull. I mean, yeah, so I'll still take Narset. I should play my land. Almost missed that. Yeah, his hand is not looking too good. If I am to say, his hand not looking too good. Don't be a Brainstorm. Come on. Man. Alright, well, he doesn't have that one anymore. Probably doesn't have this one. Well, he's probably for sure keeping this one. He probably is shuffling this one away, if I were to guess. Okay, we got an R set of our own. That's pretty cool. Yeah, our game plan's pretty straightforward. We don't have 2 green for Aluren yet. I gotta try Red and 6 Aluren. I still do not have $250 to test Red and 6 Aluren, so no, I am not going to test it. If someone would like to donate $250 for me to test Red and 6, I would gladly accept. Teferi. I'm not priced into Force of Willingness. You got it, dude. Well, yeah, jig's up. We're Aluren. Jig is up, boys. You meant on Moto. I also meant on Moto. Red and 6 is like 90 ticks. Okay, Zarania. I know that there's a lot of lists of Maverick running around. I'm not certain on what's what. Did he vote for Narset? He voted for Narset. This is fine. This is fine. So our Force of Will kind of sucks here, but you know he only has 2 cards. So if we draw a green source, we get to cast Aluren, and he has to do something about it. Or we could just decay. We could just decay. We'll make the smart play. Make the smart play. Just decay Teferi. Next turn, have Force of Will back up. Not casting Baleful Strix because I want to guarantee having Force of Will back up. I think they have to slam Jace here. Notably, they could have they could brainstorm into Dovin's veto. I'm gonna Force of Will this, and his last card is likely a Force of Will. So we should win the game. We will play optimally. That is an incredibly enticing Cabal Therapy, but I'm just gonna go for it instead. I think he's F6. Hiya. Alright, now we get to play this game. I'm only gonna get 2. He can only have 1 plow. That really hurts me. Always yield. This one. This one. Oh boy. I think this is the first opponent that's made me click it out this far. That's fine. It's well within his right to make me do this. Oh, shit. Cool. You didn't make me do it all. Okay, what was our game plan before? We only had 2 carpets before. We had the decay. And we cut. Oh, we have a slightly different deck now. I still think force is pretty bad. I can cut 2. I think I left in the Rec Sage. I did cut the Ewit. I want to try leaving it in this time. I'm going to cut the second Dreamstalker. I'm not that afraid of Swords to Plowshares. Maybe we don't need the 4th Abrupt Decay. Oh, we should bring in the red cards. These are really good. Hmm. I think I'm going to try this. Yeah, we'll cut out the Ewit. Cutting Ewit just always feels so weird to me. Maybe we don't need any of the Force of Wills. Sometimes you just need a Force, though. Like, I'm really afraid of his Narset. That card really can screw us. I mean, this is a keep. It's not a great hand. It doesn't interact. But, you know, you can't really mulligan lands and spells that cast the best 3 in your deck and then the best 4 in your deck. That was a really strong draw. That was really strong. I don't know how to get the game log back to see show game log. They did not shuffle. So I didn't bring in the Plague Engineer because I had assumed that I would be able to outrace their true name. I'm not sure if that's true immediately. I think I'm going to take true name. I think I'm going to take true name. Oh God! What it is? What you mean they did mean? I don't understand. I may have misspoken, but I don't know what you mean. I said they did not shuffle. They did not shuffle, did they? I might have misread that. I thought they... Yeah, oh, they did choose to shuffle. I misread that. Yeah, okay, so they shuffled. My mistake. It's not like you can gain much information from that at all. Cool deal. It's not great for us. It's really not great for us because it lets them find sort of Fire and Ice. Oh, they got Batterskull. That's interesting. So, let's see if this is acceptable for us. If we cast Leovold, they plow it, we draw a card. They cast and equip Jite and swing, and we trade, and they have a Jite with 2 counters, and then we get a Xenagos. I think that's acceptable. Do I take notes? I do not take notes. Maybe I should. Maybe I need to. I used to play enough where I didn't need to, so I never did, if that makes sense. But maybe I should. I was gonna say, is this thing not getting plowed? I would like to draw a card. Okay, that's a good card to draw. We're not getting it with a Jite. This makes me very happy. The question is what we should do here. I really want to cast the Xenagos in 0, but I'm not sure that's good enough. Could ponder looking for an abrupt decay. I think I can Xenagos this turn. I think it's a pretty safe line. They're going to put in Batter Skull, and I'm just going to block with the Death Toucher, and we'll see where things go from there. Grab a Tega. Oh, I'm an idiot. You added a second UG. I think it's fine. What did you cut for it? Like, I played 2 Underground for a very long time. I think it's acceptable. Cut the 12th fetch. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. I've just always been in the camp of play more fetch lands because you need to fix your colors. But again, I haven't really had many experienced Aluren pilots to talk to about things like that, so I've always just gone with my gut. Alright, well, they have a Batter Skull. Things are about to get dicey. Okay, Snapcaster Plow's not great for us. It does mean they're pants down if we draw the combo. I should ponder first. Looking for the Force of Will I left in here. Didn't find it. Looking again. That lets us brainstorm looking for it. It's pretty good. The way Carpet of Flowers works is it's a ritual. If they have 2 lands, and it's a ritual for every other land. So yeah, I'd like to use this. I'd like to add blue. This can still find green, right? We still have Trop. Yeah, okay, we're fine. Brainstorm. Maybe I should have played around Days. Was playing around Days worth it? We don't need a second recruiter. They don't have a way to disenchant with a creature. Days and Stoneblade. I've seen crazier things. Alright, well, let's try. I don't think Bloodbraid's relevant when they have a 4/4. Drop. Pray to God. Alright, I think this deterministically kills him. I don't think they have an out from here. Still looking for Force of Will. Maybe I'm slow rolling them too much, but yeah, there we go. Deserved. That is a deserved draw of Force of Will. Usually they don't play Days, but again, I've seen people play strange things. GG's opponent. This is one of the problems with Stoneblade as a deck. You either draw way too many threats or way too many answers all the time. Like every time I play against Stoneblade, I feel like their threats aren't enough of a clock, and then I'll drain them out of answers, or they'll have infinite answers, and then eventually just lose. Oh, I need to update my little record thing. I keep forgetting because this is the first time I played Leagues. 2-2. Middling performance, a very middling performance so far. But we've punted one match. Maybe it was too big of a risk to keep against Maverick. I'm not sure. Seems loose. But I don't know. I really thought if we just threw a fetch land there, we'd be okay. But maybe not. Maybe I just need to. Maybe I need to mulligan more, especially with the new mulligan rule. Yeah. Oh, you're gonna play Ren and 6 Aluren? Nice. I think the deck is gonna be legit. I think Ren and 6 is really good in Aluren. But I honestly wish I could just play 70 cards in Aluren. I feel like it would be a better built deck if it was 70 cards. Like, look at this. Look, look at this. Like, what are we doing with our lives? We're gonna keep because it's a good hand, but it's also a really, really bad hand at the same time. Like, what if our deck played Astrolab instead of um, Ponder? What would happen? You know, I think the deck would just be infinitely worse. But oh my god, I'm willing to let them have a Chalice of the Void. I don't really care. I don't care about any of this garbage though. Not really. Should I just take Chalice? I think they can have Chalice. I don't think Chalice matters. The Astrolabe and Force of Will are not fighting for the same slots at all. I think it's very absurd to suggest cutting Force of Will for a cantrip. I mean, Rabble Master's the better one here, right? I'm gonna let it resolve. We're just gonna hope to draw the combo before they do anything. We need this Force of Will for a Blood Moon effect, because game 1 we can't beat a Blood Moon effect. That's fine. We can be hit with 1/1s, that's fine. Force of Will's online. That one we have to force. Yeah, playing against Blood Moon is like not very fun or interactive or anything. So I'm not gonna talk much during this match. Just I'm gonna stay. We have a game plan and we're gonna stick to it. Like hopefully we just draw a combo. We play Abrupt Decays. We can beat that one. Now that we have a forest. I think we're gonna die. I think even if we draw Abrupt Decay into... That might do it. Should I do it now or next turn? I think I have to do it now. Oh, no, it's Chalice on one. I'm an idiot. We're just dead. Alright, well... Good thing we have Force of Vigor. Yeah, I mean... Legacy is a very, very powerful format. One where you can choose to make a deck that has 0 decisions. Which is what our opponent is choosing to do. This naming goblins is probably just really good against them. I'm not solid on it though. I don't know about these things either. I don't know. We don't really care about Chalice. Not much. Again, I think Narset's just too hard to protect, and Leovold, they don't draw cards. Leovold being a 3/3 period might make it better than Eternal Witness. Yeah, seems like a game plan. Maybe I should board out some number of Thoughtseizes. Does Blood Moon even hurt us? Well, you see, in order to win, we have to cast a double green spell. We can only produce a single green underneath Blood Moon, which is why it is game ending. I'm going to keep this. We have all our basics. You meant from the main board? I don't follow that sentence. I'm sorry. Like, yeah, we can decay it, but just because we can decay it doesn't mean we're gonna get the opportunity, you know? Like, we have to draw decay. And at the time, we didn't even have a basic forest, so we would have to draw exactly basic forest and exactly abrupt decay, because we can't cantrip into anything. 3-ball. Good God. I mean, yeah, I guess. We've been 3-ball. That should have been a basic. I'm an idiot. Yeah, you got it. See, now I'm gonna have to fetch in order to cast my 3/3, which I should not need to do. This has to find a green source anyway. This is gonna grab Taiga. Swamp and Leovold. Well, Leovold being a 3/3 is currently making him better than Eternal Witness, so we made one board decision correctly. It's pretty rewarding. That's a lot of Rebel Masters, I must say. We have to block a Rebel Master here. It's pretty forced. Now we get a Bloodbraid Elf, which doesn't get us anything, but it blocks. So it's not the absolute worst. Yep. So it holds off Goblin Rabble Master and a token every turn, so yeah, it could be worse. Oh. I mean, it's a forced trade. We have to trade here, and then we're gonna die. I think we're already just dead. We could drop Plague Engineer. That would save us. I feel like I've said Plague Engineer can save us a ton tonight. Maybe I should play 2. Maybe I'm just severely underestimating the card. I mean, Plague Engineer would still save us. That'll just kill us. So. Alright, whatever. No, we did not win game 1. We did not win game 1. Well, into another league, I guess. Yeah, the matchup's terrible, but like, fortunately, you don't see it all that often. And when you do, you can just get lucky, right? Like, he had a turn 1 Trinisphere into a turn 2 dude, turn 3 dude, turn 4 dude, turn 5 dude. Like, that's his nut draw. It's whatever. I guess I should count the record for the night, right? That puts me at 4 and 5 for the night. No, that puts me at 3 and 4 for the night. So, not doing too hot, but we'll see. Oh, what's my current list? Cardboard Live should be live and updated, I hope. You can check on there. It's the list I'm using. Hopefully somewhere over here-ish on your screen. Do I keep this? I think I'm gonna mulligan. This hand's really just bad, I think. This hand is like even worse, but I'm gonna keep. Because now we're on 6. Hopefully we don't just lose. Should I just concede? I don't think I have a chance to win game 1 right now. I for sure could have won this on the 7 though. If I force of will this, there's a chance I win. If he's only on a slow dredge, I might be okay. He might be only on a slow dredge. Okay. I should probably pop this out for everybody. This is not very good for us. Hopefully their one card isn't breakthrough. It's a lot of Narcomoebas. I think I'm going to concede to these therapies. I don't think we can win. Doesn't have a bridge, I guess. His hand is 2 dredgers. His hand is the 2 dredgers. Maybe we can win this. He probably holds these therapies for a bridge, I think. I don't know. I mean, there's no way he names anything we have in our hand, right? I don't know what he names. Darkrit, maybe? He named Renin 6. Nope. Not quite, friend. Not quite. You can take my Aluren if you want to. This is going to be so stupid if we beat him. We just did nothing for 4 turns and we might beat him. I'm not sure I like that therapy. I'm not sure. So he gets to dredge 6 next turn. Alright, Aluren gone. Like, I feel like he could have just waited, right? Okay. I told him he could have waited. Fortunately, our sideboard is pretty okay against dredge. So I think we're pretty likely to win the next 2 games. Yeah, nice deck. If you just Demonic Tutor every turn, the game is really easy. Okay, he had a Narcomoeba and nothing. We might win this. I think if these weren't all fetch lands, we would win this. But I think because they're all fetch lands, we're gonna lose. Right, we need 2 non-fetch lands on top. There's 1. Because we're taking 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, we're just dead. We're just dead. No, we can cast Imperial Recruiter and block. That'll save us a ton of life. Just grab whatever, it's fine. Grab a second green source just in case. Green. Red. A recruiter, find recruiter to block Icarid. You've never lost a dredge. Have you only played Manaless Dredge like twice? Dredge is a really losable matchup. Dredge has nuts hands. Yep. He gets to dredge 6. No therapies. No therapies. I think we got there. We take 1, 2, 3, 4. We got there. Had he just waited to therapy until this turn, we would have lost. Straight up, we would have lost. Instead, we got there against the Dredge Menace. No deck really encaptures evil like Dredge. Maybe Reanimator, but there's something special about Dredge. Oh, you thought I was blocking that one? I would like to block. Please let me block. There we go. Well, this was one of the stupidest games of Magic I've ever had the pleasure of playing. We did nothing for 4 turns and then we won. Versus them also doing nothing for 4 turns. All right, we just have to make sure not to kill ourselves with Cavern Harpy, but that'll be really easy to avoid because he has 0 cards in hand, and I don't have to play around anything. Just concedes. Nice. All right, Cage. All right, Macabre. We need you to combine your powers and win us this match. I don't like Therapy. Thoughtseize is okay. Narset really bad. Leovold also pretty bad. They just come down way too late to do anything. I don't know if Plague Engineer is good. I'm going to assume it is. I assume it's better than anything else. Right? We definitely don't need a second Dreamstalker. I guess a Narset might be better than that if we lock him out for a while. I know they play Silent Gravestone, but I don't think I'm that concerned. Like, I have Cage. This should be fine. Alright, let's just mulligan to hate. I've been here before. You boarded exactly how I do. Well, I don't know how I board, so I don't know how you can know how I board, you know? Alright, keep. Snap keep. What you got, dude? Alright. Easy money. They're on 4. I think we have this. Neat. Opponent neat. You know, I have never once felt bad in my life for anybody who plays Putrid Imp in their deck. You are not an okay strategy if that is your game plan. Faithless Looting. Pitch 2 Grave Trolls. Oh god. We might just die. We straight up might just die. Like, they could have an LED, and then Faithless Looting again, and dredge a shit ton. And then we lose, right? Yes! You got nothing. Hope this kills you. Go. We should pop out their graveyard, see what's relevant. Absolutely nothing because we have a Grafdigger's Cage in play. Good deck. This deck reminds you of Twin. I've said it felt a lot like Twin for a very long time. The problem is it's mana base. He dredged? That means we're dead. You don't dredge there unless you don't have unless you have an answer, right? So we're just dead. But then he could have upkeep. Oh, he didn't have an Icarid. Putrid Imp, okay. Blue card Force. God, Dredge is so stupid. Nothing it does is magic. It's amazing. Oh, what is that song doing on here? Surely they have an answer, right? They don't dredge unless they have an answer. Okay, well now they're drawing. We have a force and they're dead, so.
So treat the last piece as some bonus and basically feel free and you can sing along and dance along.
This is so stupid.
maybe
I
some
can't
examples
even
also.
begin to describe
A big
how I
fan
feel
of
about this.
Love
This
Live.
is just so dumb.
That's why I'm playing. Yes, yes. I'm playing a very special song for Love Live, my favorite song. Please enjoy.
Like, what is even happening? He's just doing nothing. He's just folding over and dying to one piece of hate. Like, yeah, he mowed the 4, but he dredged while I had the hate in play. I don't understand. Maybe he missed. Maybe he just didn't even notice that I had a Grafdigger's Cage. Oh, he's casting a thug. You got it. I've been thugged. Well, you know, last game might not have been the stupidest game I've ever played. This has certainly been the stupidest match. I have done nothing. And it hasn't even been close. Like, this is what happens when you punt game 1, opponent. You don't get to win when you punt game 1. Them's the rules. Alright. Beat Dredge. Let's go. Look at how good our deck is if you just, you know, ignore these cards. Our deck's so good. Easy keep. We have the combo, got a bunch of interaction. That's really what we're shooting for. Hopefully we don't die on turn 1. We have a Force of Will, so it's unlikely, but it's happened before. Okay, Delta go. I'm just gonna Thoughtseize him. I'm scared. What you got? Okay. Basic Island. Basic Island. Uh-oh. Oh my god. I thought that was an Entomb, and I was like, no. Alright. Alright, here we go. Time to see what the hell they're doing. Hopefully, it's not wastelanding us. Tess! Well, our hand is insane against Tess. This is like the best case scenario for us. Look at all these lands they have. Burning Wish, you got it. This is the freest game. Dank Petition, you got it. You got it. I don't even know if I should cast Ponder here, if I shouldn't. I'm going to, but I'm not sure if I should. Because it eliminates me drawing into a second Force of Will. Or drawing a blue card for Force of Will, but it doesn't matter. I'm just going to cast Ponder because I can. Well, we're going to keep this, I think. Has a 4th land. Has a Brainstorm. I keep it. No, I think I put those wrong. No, I didn't. It's fine. No, I don't want to shuffle. Doesn't really matter.
Today. And you can see me on YouTube again. Of course, I will keep.
Alright, well, we do have a Force of Will. And he has a hand that does lose to Force of Will.
That's why I think everyone should also be able to play piano, or at least play some anime piano music, whatever. So, Thank you for coming, and see you then again. Bye-bye.
He hid 2 burning wishes off of his brainstorm. Cool. Duress. Oh no. Do I force a will that duress? I'm gonna let him take it. I'm gonna let him take it. You got it. Aluren down. Oh man, what is life? Who plays with this art duress, by the way? I think this art duress is literally the worst duress out of all, like, 6 of them. Yeah, see, that should have been Ewit right there. I want to draw Ewit next turn. Maybe I should brainstorm now. I think I should. No. Brainstorming now lets me hit a discard spell out of those 2, and then if I just discard Dark Petition, I think he loses. Play Delta. Yeah, I'm just gonna take the slow route. I don't know what his answer is to me drawing Ewit. All right, what you got, Mr. Test Man? So I know that most ant pilots don't bring in empty against me, like they go off the empty plan. I know Bryant Cook also is off the empty plan against decks like Aluren. I don't know if this guy is also prescribed to that philosophy. Well, now he has to find a way out through a force of will. I think the answer, he played a land. No, he hasn't played a land yet, I don't think. He probably has a line that does it. Like, I'm going to give him credit. I assume there is a line that does it, and he can find it. Yep. I think he's just casting a naked Dark Petition here. No, he has to cast a ritual first, or else I know I can just counter it and win. So I'm not crazy. He has 0 mana. He's just dead if I force this. I'm still going to brainstorm just on the off chance I draw like 2 blue cards or something cool. I have 2 green, so this is safe. Alright, well, didn't draw it. We're still going to put Aluren on top in case he finds a duress. I'm going to force pitch Leo. I'm not sure that's correct. It probably wasn't correct. I probably should have pitched the other force. Okay, yeah, he's dead. Okay, I was like, I'm like 100% sure he's dead, but now that I'm on camera, I'm no longer 100% sure. So yeah, we bring in Plague Engineer. We board out like a decay. I think this is our whole sideboard. Nothing. We just don't have anything that does anything. You know, if I had a collector oof or something, we could bring that in. Yeah, I don't have anything. They're not on the PIF plan like ever, so I'm not on the cage life. They don't have islands for my carpet of flowers to be good enough. They don't bring in needle or anything for me to be Rex Saging. Something of note in this matchup, it frequently happens where they just cast their LEDs, which is why I'm leaving in Abrupt Decays, because it prevents us from discarding them. So we're just going to jam this. Yeah, our sideboard not currently set up very well for Storm. I historically have never sideboarded many cards for Storm. Yeah, they could have defense grid. I'm not too concerned with defense grid. So in general, I do just name Dark Ritual on this therapy. I'm gonna keep. It's a ballsy keep, but this beats goblins and it has a turn one hit on turn one force, turn one discard on Dark Grit. So hopefully it doesn't just have it. Maybe he does. I wish I could pump fake pay one life so bad. Oh yeah, yeah, you can decay defense grid, but I don't think they bring in defense grid. I think their goal is to be a turn one deck against you. Well, I feel pretty dead. I think he's just making 8 goblins, 10 goblins, and that kills us. Yeah, that's gonna kill us. Yeah, I'm generally not about mulling to force. In this matchup, you only have 4 force, and they beat it a lot of the time anyway. On the play, I think Plague Engineer beats that. Yeah, it does. So, I mean, yeah, we kept the hand knowing we'd lose to 10 goblins. I guess we keep this. It's a pretty monstrous hand, but hopefully we get lucky. He kept 7. He's kept 7 all 3 games. What the fuck? What the fuck? Like, come on, dude. Really? You're test. You're supposed to mulligan a lot. Your deck is not that consistent. Okay. Easy Infernal Tutor take. Now he just has a Ponder. He's got a bunch of garbage and a Ponder. God, Chromox is such a bad card. Look at this. Look at this. He has to cast Ponder off that. Oh, he drew LED for turn. That's exciting. Hopefully we don't just die. I think it'd be very difficult for us to just die. Had he gone for it on the LED, I think there's a chance we die. As is, we get to Abrupt Decay and LED. That's pretty sweet. This is like the best Abrupt Decay I've ever had. Look at this. It turns off his Mox. Well, I guess he can cast an empty Chrome Mox on it, but sweet. Now we're going to do nothing for 3 turns and die. I can't believe he's playing with these arts on his things, and then he's using the stupid sailor art on Duress. Defense grid. Joke's on you, dude. Joke's on you. I have nothing. Oh boy. He's got 2 cards in hand. I'm feeling kind of safe. He's far off from Ad Naz. Oh, he has second Chrome Mox, didn't he? Fuck. I thought he had 2 Chrome Moxes and 1 Mox Opal. Land. That was not the land I was looking for. I guess. I guess. Maybe it was better to leave in our hand for force. But, yeah, it was better to leave in our hand for force. I'll be damned. Didn't even think about it. Oh, it doesn't matter. GG's. This game. Dude, this stupid game, though. How sick would it be if he had an answer? I don't know what answer he could possibly have, but he has the mana for it. He has like 1,000,000,000,000 mana. How about this one? Please die. Please die. He's making me play it out. This makes me think he has something. Oh no, he F6'd. He's done with life. Could you imagine losing to Aluren? Dude, I would be tilted if I lost to Aluren. Imagine how often all my opponents feel that annoy, you know? Oh, F6 and play it out? Joke's on him. I play this deck to play it out. He is just letting me have more fun. I'm not under any time duress, so I do not care. I have an idea. If he's letting me play it out, I'm gonna fucking play this out. Oh, let me check my sideboard. No! I wanted to blow up all his things! Man, what a beating. What a beating. I just wanted to blow up his entire board. Dude, look, who's the Storm deck now? Who is the Storm deck now, sir? Look at that Storm counter build. It's 2 Storm per one, plus I had like 4 up front, I think. 5 up front. I really just wanted to have something fun, and I didn't. I wanted to have Rex Sage so bad. Alright, that puts us at a solid 5-4 for the night. I can keep going for a little while longer, but not much. Maybe I'll close out this league. There's a finite amount of fun. Yeah, that's one way to look at it, right? Magic can be a zero-sum fun game. Alright, here we go. Won the die roll. Solid keep. Hiya. Again, we drew only the good cards in our deck, so it makes our deck look really good. I mean, I'm going to take Brainstorm, but I think taking there's a reasonable argument to take Stoneforge Mystic. Why is there so much Stoneblader? We've played against Stoneblade so many times. I mean, I'm not complaining. It's a pretty good matchup for me, but like, it's really weird. Alright, so he's got a Stoneforge Mystic this turn. I assume he'll find Fire and Ice. I don't know that. But I think it's a pretty safe assumption he finds Fire and Ice here. No, maybe he doesn't play Fire and Ice. Jite. Okay. He's very afraid of the bird, I guess. Fortunately, we have Leovold. So how is this game going to play out? Do I play around back to basics? I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no. I don't think I have to. We'll just cast our Leovold. And then the question is if we want to trade 1 damage for 1 damage, and I think the answer is no. Well, no, the answer is no. Without Shardless Agents, it's really hard to beat them down with damages. I've started to view the deck as just a bunch of roadblocks. You're just a combo deck that plays roadblocks instead of spell pierces. Oh, he has Council Judgment. Never mind, he can Council Judgment instead. That's fine. I'm a dum-dum. He played another Vista instead of the Flooded Strand. That was pretty interesting. Well, there's an Aluren. So, and there's a Recruiter. We get to keep this. We have a Decay at the ready, and then we get to just jam Aluren and hope it kills him. I'm not fetching here. I don't want him to know the top cards suck. Again, I don't think there's any realistic information you can glean from that, but some people care about it a lot. I'm thinking about decaying the Stoneforge Mystic. I think I should. Just to see what he has. Make better informed decisions. Because I think if he was just doing Jite, he should have cast it, equipped, and swung, right? It has to be a Batter Skull. Oh, it's just a Jite. Okay. Gotta fetch. Don't forget to do that. I'll grab a basic that can cast Abrupt Decay if I need it. I mean, it doesn't get better for us. We're just going to cast Aluren. I'm not sure there's any reason to try to play around anything. I can go forward in his upkeep. I don't know what the extra mana would grant him. I guess I should technically just do it in his upkeep on my opponent's turn. I don't think the extra mana will matter. Alright, we're going to try to kill him. And I'm going to play around multiple Swords to Plowshares. Play around as many as I can, which I think is 3, 2, I don't remember. 3. I can play 2. I can play around 2 if he knows to hit the Dreamstalkers. But if he doesn't, as most people don't, I can play around 3. It's always on the stack for a hot minute. You know, they have to read what exactly this tumor thing does. The answer is nothing. It just doesn't do anything at all. It blocks. Yeah, it does block real hard. So we have a solid backup plan. We're at 16 life. We can draw 16 cards if this all goes awry. If he plows both the Dreamstalkers, we can just do this a shit ton of times. And that's our game plan from now. Again, without shardless agents, it's kind of hard to kill him. Okay, he just concedes. He's had enough. Okay, I think most of our deck is good against them. Carpets are nice. Again, only 2. They're kind of like miracles. I don't think I want to flood out on them or anything. We definitely want Rex Sage. Ewit's not great. They don't make us discard, and our dudes never die, so we don't need to get anything back. I assume the red cards are good. Bloodbraid Elf might not be good because of Batterskull. I am not sure. Do I want to play around Swords to Plowshares? Probably. Maybe we just go like this. Play with some Thoughtseizes and Therapies. Maybe Narset's not good. Maybe they're slow enough that Narset's fine. Like they don't have that much pressure. I think this is reasonable. We'll try this. See where it goes. Yeah, I do think the red cards are good. Yeah. This sideboard looks fine. I don't know. I'm pretty old school in my Force of Will philosophies, where I really do think you can board them out in the unfair matchups. Some people have argued that's not true. You just need them because so many cards are fundamentally worth more than 2 cards that you need them, but I don't think so. I don't think it's necessary. Instead, we'll just play a bunch of ways to blow up equipment and hope they're not on 3 Js. I assume they're on 2 Js, 2 Narset. We can probably handle those, I think. If Force of Vigor is ever good against them, I imagine it's the best card in your deck. But I think it's just absolute garbage against them most of the time. Oh, this is the real question, right? How good is Carpet of Flowers actually? I think I'm willing to take a risk on it. I don't know. This hand does absolutely nothing if this is countered. What do you guys think? What is there? I think I'm gonna keep this, but I want to know if everybody thinks I'm an idiot for keeping this. This is not a coward stream. You have convinced me. You have convinced me. What is life if not a big gamble? Besides, he mulled the 6. Hopefully it doesn't have a disenchant on turn 2. Oh, I still have a stop set on their upkeep. Let's get rid of that. No guts, no glory. Look at that. They even have a guaranteed island for us. They didn't just play a fetch land and say go. Sure. Carpet, come on. Let's go. Please, no disenchant. Oh, I can guarantee no disenchant. Hold on, I need to remove all the auto yields. Turn off auto yields. I'm an idiot. I can just Thoughtseize him this turn. I hadn't even thought about that because I just assumed I was on the play. Well, his hand does nothing without this Brainstorm, so we'll take that one. Oh, no. He does have a Snapcaster, so we know we can't just cast Narset. I'm just going to cast Imperial Recruiter here, I think. Because I don't like casting Narset into Snapcaster all that much. We could therapy him, but I think a recruiting for a recruiter is just so much more mana efficient, and that's what I want to be doing. You could make an argument to cast Narset to make him cast Snapcaster Mage to give us 2 mana, but I think he'll find basic planes with this, so I'm not a huge fan of that. Yeah, he could have forced our Carpet of Flowers. Little did he know exactly how bad our hand was. He had no idea that we would have lost the game on the spot. He had no idea. All right, well now we get a sick turn. Let's add a black. Well, it's not actually that good of a turn. Yeah, let's add black. No, let's do it after we attack. Let's do it after we attack. Just in case, who knows? Maybe he wants to trade. I don't know. He can do whatever he wants. Containment Priest? Why the hell is that in his deck? Sure, you got it. I mean, yeah, I'd like to use the ability. I'd like to add black. I'm gonna Thought Seize, I think. No, I should Therapy. I know his hand. I'm just gonna take the Snapcaster Mage. These are the 3 cards in his hand. I'm just gonna take the Snapcaster Mage. I don't know how we lose this game, but I assume Snapcaster is involved. Like, if he draws Disenchant here, I think we lose, right? This Carpet is doing God's work. He did not predict the quality of our hand. He is clearly inexperienced in the Aluren matchup. He left in Containment Priest, and he doesn't understand how fundamentally terrible our deck is. Ooh, boy. I'm just doing a trigger on the stack. I could just wait till second main and do it. I don't think it matters. Alright, second Narset's not that great. The land act. I think I'm actually going to put back a land. Oh, God. Well, what if we just cast Narset? Hold on. What if we just put back, like, Rexage and land, and we cast Narset? What happens? I think that's really good for us. Because then we minus. It's guaranteed to resolve. It shuts off his cantrips. Let's do that. So yes, blue. Maybe I should have kept the second land. Maybe this is really greedy to have a second Narset over a 4th land. I acknowledge that was maybe not an optimal play. But I'm a greedy man. Besides, this will probably find a cantrip. Or it'll find Aluren. What you got, opponent? This is amazing to me. Everything about this game is amazing. This Carpet of Flowers is the glue that holds our entire deck together. Maybe we need to play another one. Stoneforge. Oh, so he... Why would he cast that? He's just dead to Aluren. Maybe he thinks this stops Aluren. That must be it. He must think that this stops Aluren. Nothing else makes sense. Sees ya. GG's. Should I therapy and take his thing? I'm gonna do it. All right, chat. Name your favorite card. I will name first card I see. Garbage Fire. That's a card. I didn't think it let you name uncards. It's not legal in the set. It's not. It should not be a legal name because it is not a legal card in this format. Moto has a very serious bug. All right, the garbage fire was what did it. He had enough after I called him garbage fire. GG is. GG is. Chop another victory. What's that? 6-4 on the night. Not too bad. Right? I'm not wrong, right? Garbage Fire is an uncard from the third unset. It is not legal. You can't play uncards.
It's from Conspiracy.
It just does nothing legal. It's from Conspiracy?
It was a Draft Matters card in Conspiracy 2.
Oh my god, are you kidding me? It's not from an unset? It's called Garbage Fire?
Yeah, it was like it dealt damage based on how many cards you drafted before it.
Oh my god. what a nightmare.
It does nothing. Anything outside of a limited format.
Yeah. Oh, hey, can you get me more water?
Yeah.
It's from Conspiracy. What a joke. I can't believe you can name the card Garbage Fire. That's so stupid. Oh, thank you so much, dude. Man. Vernacular Toast had the advantage of hearing me before the delay because he is 12 feet away from me. So I'm sorry, that wasn't exactly a very fair race. Next time I will just exclude Vernacular Toast. Man, queue time at 1.5 minutes. All right, here we go. Colin is me. I'm going to keep this hand. This hand's so bad, but I'm going to keep it. Oh my god, dude. Our deck does nothing. It's just Aluren is so bad. Hopefully we don't just die. We didn't just die, so it's pretty good for us. Ooh, yeah, Ewit. That is exactly what this hand was missing. Eternal Witness. Oh my god, are you kidding me? He's also on Aluren? Why is there so much Aluren online? And why are they all playing the bad version? I'm just gonna take Brainstorm. I don't give a shit about anything else. Why are they all on the... Did someone top 8 with this deck that I missed? Surely someone must have. Nothing else makes sense. And why would he play Baleful Strix first? I guess he's really afraid of being comboed out. Okay, that makes sense. This is sick Brainstorm. We get to put back Parasitic Strix and Shuffle. So I am for sure going for it on turn 4. His deck is statistically way less likely for me to... Okay, yeah. Yeah, we still look like Storm. He's still so afraid of being stormed out of this game. Fetch. Grab a Bayou. Draw my card. Alright. we're gonna Ewit our thoughts. And on turn 5, we're just gonna go Thoughtseize Aluren. Or maybe on turn 4, we should go Aluren and then Thoughtseize Aluren. Maybe that's a better line. Because these bug lists don't play discard, they play Force of Negations and Force of Wills. No! Okay, this is the nut worst scenario for us. He plays Therapy. I haven't seen any bug list play Therapy. Oh, someone linked me a deck. Yeah, that's definitely the list we lost to. That's definitely the first list we lost to. Now we're gonna lose to this list. I can't believe, yeah, like, as far as I knew, none of them played Cabal Therapy, but apparently some do. He took the Recruiter? That's really bad for us. That means he has Aluren. He's probably gonna force a negation this and kill us. I think I'm gonna take the Cavern Harpy. No, yeah. If I just take Brainstorm, he doesn't do anything. I'm just gonna take Brainstorm. And then they have a couple Force of Wills. Do not wish to trade my Ewit for Baleful Strix because I could still draw Dreamstalker and I want to bounce Ewit. Why are we running into so much goddamn Aluren? That's what I want to know. How many Harpies do they play and do they play Ewit? They play 3 Harpies. I don't know if you're allowed to link in chat either. I'm sorry. I don't fucking know. You can try. Yeah, no, I saw you sent it via DM. That list looks atrocious. Can't beat Delver. Like, Aluren is already pretty bad against Delver, but not being able to kill him with the combo makes you so much worse against Delver. Should probably bring their hand up. They did not have 2 Abrupt Decays. Did they? No. I think this is their hand. We're gonna keep these. And we're just gonna go for Allurens and hope he dies. He's just cantripped a bunch. So, sorry, I haven't been paying much attention. For the record, I refuse to believe that 2 is the correct number of Arkham Astrolabe in any list. I believe it's a 4 or 0. Because either it's the best card or the worst card in your deck, right? He's just decaying it, that's fine. So he has a Harpy. We just get to cast Alurens at him and hope it kills him. Feels good. Shardless, okay. The Cavern Harpy. Okay. For the record, this is why you Shardless Agent after you attack. So this means our Aluren no longer really does anything because he has 2 Harpies. Fuck. Actually, that's not true, is it? That's not true. I'll still block. It's fine. They only play 1 Parasitic Strix. I can just respond to the Parasitic Strix. But they can force will my Recruiter. This does not get better for me, right? Oh, maybe it does. There's a Ponder on top. I'd like that Ponder. If we just draw like a Therapy or something, I think we can win this. Oh, there's Brainstorm on top. That's even better. This might let us win without Aluren. He might force a will this. Fallen into our trap. Now we can just cast Alurens at him and hope he dies. Right? No, we can't, because he has 2 Harpies. This is gonna be weird. Yeah, it's fine. I think this is supposed to be a block. I just need time. We can cast this Recruiter into Dreamstalker and see what happens. We can Recruiter for Recruiter. And then play this Dreamstalker. And then next turn we would have available to us Aluren. And 2 Recruiters, and that's probably enough to bait him into losing. God, motherfucker, dude. Come on. Oh, man. We concede. We're dead. We had it. We had it. Oh, man. Maybe Decay is better than a Force. Maybe. Man, I wish I didn't cut Staticaster from this list. Bug Aluren can't beat a Staticaster straight up. It's really frustrating to be losing this, though. I really feel like our deck is like Recruiter Aluren is so much better than Bug Aluren. But I'm not sure if it's that much better in the head-to-head. They have multiple Harpies. There are so many worst cards in Aluren. That's true. Like, it's just a deck filled with bad cards. It astounds me every time I play it how bad the deck is. Keep. I assume they're not playing any non-basic 8. I think I've played Aluren 3 or 4 times today, right? This is absolutely absurd. I've seen Delver of Secrets once. They did not shuffle. It's fine. I'm just grabbing non-basics. I'm not even thinking about our mana. I can grab a red of it with a Taiga. Well, trading is actively good for me, so because I have a planeswalker. The question is if Recruiter for Recruiter is better than Baleful Strix here. I think so. Just for mana purposes, and this leaves me with Force of Will. I think it's a pretty easy decision. There are no foil French parasitic Strix on card market. What a joke. I bet you could find out what their like national dealer is. Yeah, is he discarding? What is happening right now? No, okay. Should I force it? I'm gonna force this. Who am I kidding? I don't know what he names here. I don't know what I would name here. Probably Imperial Recruiter because he knows it. Yeah. Hopefully he can't beat Xenagos. That's my game plan. Yeah, hopefully he can't beat Xenagos. We're in a Force of Will pitching Brainstorm, I think, to protect this. The Mirror Breaker. I know he has the stupid Flash idiot that does nothing, the Coiling Oracle. No, if he had Coiling Oracle, he probably would have cast it and flashbacked. Yeah, baby. Okay, he's got a brainstorming. Hearing the Mirror Breaker Xenagos pains you. Oh boy. Why does it pain you? What is he like? Look at this. What is he doing? He's spending 3 mana on 2/2s and 1/1s. I'm spending 0 mana on 2/2s. Think about it like that. We'll seize him. What you got? Oh, he's Plague Engineer. We have to take the shit out of Plague Engineer. Nothing else matters. I guess he can Chain of Vapor our thing. I can't believe he brought in Chain of Vapor. Isn't that like really bad? I mean, I guess I left in Aluren, so I can't really be talking, but yeah, we'll take Plague Engineer. I don't know what he's hiding that's not Plague Engineer. I'll brainstorm. Let's see what we got. Because his hand. These 5 cards. Can't Thoughtseize them. Oh, this is actually pretty bad. We're really restricted on black. Maybe this could have been like a whatever. Yeah, fetch bad. This is gonna hurt me a lot, but it should be okay. Should be okay. Not great, but okay. I want to ponder this turn. I guess we don't need this Thoughtseize. We really don't need this Abrupt Decay, I guess. Looking for a black land to cast this Thoughtseize. There we go. That could have been Bayou. Again, I don't think it matters much. Obviously, it did matter because I fetched both red lands, but it's not a huge deal. Senegos just browned him. Holy crap, dude. That was nuts. I don't think anything's changed. I think this is our game plan. Yeah, Speeve, look at that game and tell me Xenagos isn't powerful. He outright conceded to it. We had nothing else going on in our life. Hard to mulligan lands and spells. Oh yeah, you're gonna pick up Xenagos? I'm like, when it's good, it is the best card in your deck, right? Like, how does a deck like Aluren fight something like a 2/2 every turn? Should I Thoughtseize him now? I think I can wait a turn. I think I'm gonna wait. Alright, well this was a pretty good draw. His deck is very, very cold to Leovold, I think. Because then all his stupid 1/1s turn into just stupid 1/1s. We have hopes and dreams. I mean, kinda. Okay, he has a Baleful Strix. A Watcher for tomorrow, that's slightly worse than Baleful Strix. Now we get to Thoughtseize to pave the way for Leovold. Seems pretty sick. I'm gonna fetch a Bayou here. I'm gonna fetch it with this. So this guarantees finds us the second green source. Thoughtseize you. Oh, wow. That's pretty bad. That's pretty bad for him. Oh, man. I see we're not the only ones who get unlucky tonight. Hopefully this Leovold just buries him. He has something to cast. I don't know what it is. It's Aluren, so you should be using your mana, whatever it is. It's a post-combat Shardless Agent. I like it. I like it a lot. He's learning. He's learning on the spot. Flag Engineer. Okay, that one's pretty rough. Name Bird. Okay. It's a respectable name. Blue, green, black. Leopold, go. We can afford to take some damages. Because we get to Ewit. I'm surprised he did not name Harpy. I'm gonna have to block this Watcher for tomorrow eventually, right? I should just do it now. No. No, I'm fine. I'll just cast Aluren next turn and ask him what he's got. He's dead. Unless they errated Cavern Harpy, it is a Harpy beast, not a bird. This is a bird, but it's a 2/2, so it doesn't matter. Alright, time to kill him. It's Harpy Beast. It says Beast on the card, but it's a Harpy Beast. Let me look it up. They might have changed it, but it was just a Harpy Beast. Yeah, it's a Harpy Beast. For the longest time, it wasn't even a Harpy. Even when Harpy was a legal creature type, they only changed that within the past, 3 years. Is he gonna make me do this? Does he not know Cavern Harpy's not a bird? My guess is he doesn't know. I swear to God, if Cavern Harpy's a bird on Moto, I'm gonna tilt out super hard. Oh, it even says Harpy Beast right there. Okay. Yep, GG's. I'm gonna play this out technically correctly because he's also an Aluren pilot. He should know how to do this. Just in case he ever wants to switch or whatever. This is technically how you're supposed to do it. You're supposed to pick up all your Dreamstalkers. Cast this one, doesn't matter. This one can find Parasitic Strix. Oh, Parasitic Strix is in my hand. I'm an idiot. Is that enough? All right. Now we're 7-4 for the night. That's more like it. That's more the record that I'm shooting for. I'm not shooting for 80% or anything. Just a solid 60 is really all I need. All right, on to the final match of the night, and then I'm gonna call it because I'm getting really tired playing real loose. Goddamn, Aluren. Was it considered a nerf when they added Harpy to its type? I would assume it's a nerf because before that, most people in paper would engineered Plague and just name Harpy because Harpy is in its name, and it wouldn't actually work. And that was a very tangible advantage you could gain by understanding the rules and asking a judge for a card before playing engineered Plague on a creature type that is irrelevant. And Kyrian Ranger unemployment. Kyrian Ranger's a scout. Everyone knows he's a scout. he deserves to be a scout. I think it's a he. It looks like a male on the art. I don't know. I can't really ask it its preferred pronouns. Yeah, as it turns out, Aluren has some stupid things. Aluren has some stupid things going on with it. Get out of here. What the fuck? Let me type. Alright, we get to be on the play. That's pretty cool. I'm going to keep this. I'm still just going to cast a turn 1 Ponder off of a basic. It is in the dark, but like look at how much I'm going to use my mana. So you think the noble Kyrian elf is only an elf? I think it misses a job because being an elf is its job. Have you thought about that?
All the other elves are employed. Kyrian Ranger is a perfectly fine elf shaman.
Would you like to come join and actually be a part of this? Oh boy, I think we're gonna keep this. It has a Thoughtseize. I'm not gonna show him we have Thoughtseize though. I'm just gonna show him we have 2 Abrupt Decays. My friend, Mr. Jernacular Toast will be joining us. Let us know if you can hear him. You probably have to speak kind of loud.
Oh, that's fine. So, guys, spread the hashtag end Kyrian unemployment. Kyrian Ranger has been unemployed for upwards of, like 10 years since they did the Great Creature type update?
Oh, son of a bitch. Are we getting lanced?
Oh, no!
No, we're not. What is happening? I have no idea what's going on. This is genuinely exciting.
Snow-covered islands and a Trinisphere? And then some kind of blue stompy?
Maybe they're an Urza Stompy list.
Oh!
I know it is a thing, but I don't know anything about it.
I don't think I've ever actually seen this deck played out.
I think I'm prepared for Trinisphere. Stasis? You think it's stasis? You shut your goddamn mouth. This is not stasis. I swear to God. Chalice on 1. Why did he tap the Mox? Oh, everything costs 3. Okay. That's fine. This is fine. Should I cast Baleful Strix? I kind of want to cast Baleful Strix. No, I'll cast Decay. Next turn we can Baleful Strix and do something else. It's Chalice on 1. Doesn't exactly do as much as he hopes. Crucible of Worlds. That's fine, I think. It doesn't even like gain him much mana, right?
If he doesn't have another land in turn, he gets 1 more next turn.
Yeah, he gets 1 more next turn.
But
I don't think I'm that
concerned. He can't cast a second spell, so it doesn't matter.
He didn't even play it from the graveyard.
The madman. What is he doing?
I'm gonna Abrupt Decay this Trinisphere, and then I'm gonna Abrupt Decay this Chalice this Crucible of Worlds, and hope he just screwed himself. This is gonna be beautiful. We have a Baleful Strix into Abrupt Decay turn. Oh boy. I hope you just screwed yourself, dude. Alright, this has to grab Underground because we need another black source, and it's the only black source we can find. Well, this has turned out swimmingly, I think. We're not drawing any of our 1s. We don't have the combo, which is pretty bad. Look at it. He has nothing. He has nothing going on.
Oh, I appreciate all these name puns going on in the chat from the people who know me.
Yeah, you can also say hello to YouTube because I will be posting this VOD to YouTube because someone in the Aluren Discord told me that they were looking for my past broadcasts and Twitch deletes them after a certain time period. So someone asked me to fucking post shit to YouTube. That's nuts. Right? Isn't that insane? Who watches me on YouTube? The only people who watch me on Twitch are my friends. Wouldn't it be sick if my YouTube took off and I got like even just 100 views every video? And it was just like the Aluren Center. Oh no, he can cast Urza now, or the Antiquities. Oh shit, that's gonna murder me. We have a few turns.
Oof.
We have a few turns to draw the combo.
Keep coming.
We're gonna die. Trinosphere. Okay, we might actually die.
Well, the good news is we can cast 2 spells through the Trinosphere.
Yeah, we're casting this. Oh no, okay, I was gonna say, I thought I had Trop, but I wasn't sure. There's no way he plays anything to block, so I'm just casting it and hitting him in the face. We might kill him first. This is gonna be a close raise. Man, in paper I play a collector oof. That would be nuts here.
Come on.
I think we're just gonna die, right? All his dudes become 5/5s. If he casts Trinisphere this turn, I think we lose. Straight up. Another Chalice on 1? Is that what's happening? Okay, that's fine. At least it's not a Chalice on 2. Chalice on 2 would end us too. So in this one card, we need both Abrupt Decay and Imperial Recruiter. I think we can do it. We'll make him think we have we'll make him think we have an out. Oh, never mind. Well, we don't. All right. Well, we didn't draw the combo by like turn 12, so he beat us by playing a single card that we could not deal with.
That's a hard Rex Sage, right?
Hard Rex Sage and Force of Vigor. Abrupt Decay seems good. I don't know if the red cards are good. I can't imagine they're good. I don't think Leovold or Narset are very good. Narset's probably okay. I think this is what we're gonna jam with. This is a really low green card count for our Force of Vigor. Actually, we can board out this and board in a green card. Actually, Bloodbraid Elf's probably better. Bloodbraid Elf will kill him faster. Oh, but it's worse under Trinisphere. Yeah, Plague Engineer isn't doing anything. Yeah, we just died to one card. Easy mulligan. Well, we're gonna keep this and pray to God. We don't need 2 Baleful Strix, I don't think. That was a really disappointing loss, I'll be real. Both of us kind of did nothing for like 5 turns, and then he was able to cast his Antiquities War. Why'd he leave that in? Does he have another Trinisphere? Okay, dude. I see you. I didn't play the Underground Sea because he showed us Wasteland. I'm pretty afraid of Wasteland. Chalice on 1. Okay, dude. Okay. What the hell is happening in my life right now? I'm getting tangle wired in the year's 2019. What is happening right now? I mean, yeah, at least he can't do anything, I guess. We're gonna decay this Trinisphere. we're just gonna walk into Wasteland. Like, one Wasteland would already get us. So we'll just grab the core 3 and kill this thing. Oh, I shouldn't F6. Turn off auto yields. I could draw a land and play it. I didn't. Yeah, I don't really know what's going on here. I'll be completely honest. He's got a shitty traders. What is happening? How does this guy beat a Force of Will on his Antiquities War? I don't understand. I'm gonna brainstorm. Oh, I missed it. I was gonna brainstorm. I didn't board Force of Will out, did I? I don't think so. Yeah. Like, if the Antiquities War is this turn, we probably just lose, right? Chalice isn't even that good against us. I mean, it's good specifically here. I wish I would have cast my stupid Brainstorm like I meant to. In paper, it wouldn't have happened. It would have been so good. Because then we could have fetched away these two CMC, or this Thoughtseize, because Thoughtseize obviously isn't doing anything here.
What new hate is going to show up?
I wish I had a Collector Oof. Or my Force of Vigor. These would be sweet cards to draw. I assume we're getting Antiquities Ward right here. Yeah, we're gonna lose this game. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Didn't draw Force. No Force. Like, I don't. This is the only card in his deck that matters, right? Literally, no other card matters. Like, I think you're a Chalice deck that doesn't beat combo.
Right? Gotta find the Rex Sage, right?
Yeah, or Force of Vigor. We can draw a Rex Sage if we cast nothing. Seems worth it. Or we could a Decay Winter Orb. Decaying Winter Orb is probably the line because it lets us draw Aluren. Yeah, I think the line is to Decay Winter Orb. That font. Oh, he drew a Tangle Wire. Wonderful. I think that'll kill us, right? We can't kill them both. We could draw Force of Vigor, I guess. What's our best out to draw Force of Vigor? If I decay the Chalice of the... Oh, Trinosphere. Oh, well, that's the one we're decaying, I guess. Should wait till end step. Okay, we need to find a green source here. Don't fuck this up. Oh, no, Trinosphere. I hate my life, dude. Like,
bad, man.
I straight up needed any Force of Vigor or any Force of Will, and I think that we can't lose. I don't know what his deck does without the Antiquities War. It, like, what matchups do you think it has that are good? Because it doesn't beat Delver and it doesn't beat combo. It might beat some combo.
I mean...
But, like, Storm will just eventually kill you on turn 7, right? And this deck doesn't win until turn 7.
Does it have have a good Miracles matchup?
No. Seems horrible against Miracles. They just play a bunch of lands. Yeah, and they force of will your thing.
Is it good against other Stompy decks?
It might be good against other Stompy decks.
It's like we're all gonna do nothing because
Right?
we all have.
It's probably
just,
good
like,
against Mono Red
chalices
Stompy.
and stupid stuff. And
Yeah, but the problem is you just have so many low impact cards. Like, what are you gonna do against Mono Red Stompy? Tangle Wire them? Like, they're just gonna play a Goblin Maker and like kill you. I don't know. Interesting deck. I assume he plays Urza as another card that matters, but I think Urza is kind of anti what his deck does. So, feels bad, man. Feels bad. Maybe I should have just mulled the Force if I was that confident Force will beat him, but the hand seemed good. And we were already on 6. Like, shit happens, I guess. GG's. Well, thanks for tuning in, everyone. Hope you enjoyed the stream. I don't know when I'll stream next. A challenge, maybe, in... What are we doing this Sunday?
I don't know. Did we confirm that we're trying to play Crash Pandas?
I don't know. I know Crash Pandas was a thought, but we probably need to reconfirm. Maybe this Sunday. Maybe I'll stream this Sunday. We'll see. Have a nice night, everyone.